Unlucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Irish Dota League Season 7. I'm here with Key for a Division 3 uh, quarterfinals match, I believe. I'm not quite sure how the bracket's laid out, but quarterfinals makes a lot of sense when
Uh,
there's 8 teams and this is a round 1 game.
10 seconds
maybe.
remaining.
Maybe, who knows?
Well,
It's just a game. We
that's
got
how
Div
I'll
3
refer
game.
to it.
5
Yeah, Team
seconds remaining.
SOSAL versus the Grumpy Old Men. Um,
Radiant
We're a little
team
bit into the
picked.
draft here, Key. Not the most expected heroes being picked, I must say.
Not right now. The first pick, Morana, is definitely surprising. What's even more surprising is there's some drink talk going on in the chat here, and
10
Krav,
seconds
Andy said he
remaining.
prefers cider over Guinness. I'm very concerned about that. I wonder if that's going to affect the draft here.
5 seconds
Is
remaining.
he just trying to put them off? He's
I
just
don't know.
lying, or
It's an outrageous shout.
it's kind of
It's an outrageous
crazy.
shout. It is. It is. But yeah, I'm not too sure what to expect from these teams. I haven't really been following Div 3. Been a busy man recently, but I did look up. They have played before, and the series went 1-1. It was a best of two.
Oh,
So it looks like it could be pretty even match here.
well, Key, this is a best of 3 series, and it will knock one of the teams, I believe, down to the lower bracket. And I will
Interesting.
verify
So
that
all the play for
information.
here, but um,
I'm looking
yeah,
now.
I think so. I think they'll go down. Yeah, I'm looking now as well. It looks there will be a lower bracket. So even if a
Dire
team
team
loses here, they still have a chance to fight their way back to the final, which is it's always pretty good. So maybe the teams will be a bit more likely to go a bit full on, a bit more risky plays, something like that. A bit more unique heroes. We'll see.
The
Got a big
winner
boy
will
Tide being
play
picked up now.
Wreck the Herald, and the loser will play Board Namona, who have already
Dire
played
team
their
picked.
game.
Or Namona rising to be the new fan favorites within Irish Dota. We'll see. We'll see how they get on. So the Tidehunter coming out here for Team SOSAL and the Lion being picked up for Grumpy Old Men. So it looks like they have their support duos on both teams and their offlaners.
10
So we're
seconds
looking for
remaining.
mid and carry from each side.
Seems very
5
likely.
seconds remaining.
Carries that are banned out, the Lone Raid are gone, the Spectre is gone. Shadowfiend Drow sometimes just get completely ignored in this bracket. I think we've actually been seeing SF Drow
Radiant team
completely
picked.
ignored in some pro matches recently as well, which is like maybe Irish League Div 2 and 3 are ahead of the meta on that. But we will continue to see
Potentially.
Necrophos picked up, a little bit flexible.
Well, effects. We're looking like it's probably going to be a
10
mid hero here. I'm
seconds
not sure who
remaining.
plays mid here for Grumpy Old Men. I think it might be Skull.
5
Necro's quite a strong
seconds
laner.
remaining.
Doesn't have too many hard counters in lane, so looks like maybe a comfort pick for them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a draw range here. I think it is very highly prioritized. I think across even in Pro Dota right now. Um, would be quite good on either of these teams right now. I think those offlaners would suffer against the draw.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, Team Social do have a Spirit Breaker, which can be a bit scary
Radiant
for the
team
Drow,
banned.
and a Storm
True.
Spirit. So
Oh,
maybe
there's a storm coming out.
you're not thinking too much about picking it here, but I think Team Social could still
But
warrant picking it up.
look, you still pick the drow here. You go refresher, and then you get double gust, and then
10
Yeah,
what are they gonna
seconds
do?
remaining.
yeah, I rate it.
Yeah, you can't
5
you can't get
seconds
charged.
remaining.
Storm zips
Dire
on you. What are you
team
silence?
banned.
What's a wizard gonna do without his spells?
Generally, with a Necrophos
Radiant
pick, you tend
team
to
banned.
see
Dire
Muerta
team
as the
banned.
ban come out because I feel like it's generally a pretty free pick for a Muerta into a Necrophos. We'll see if
Yeah,
Grumpy
you
Old
can
Men
hit him through
care
the
about that
ghost
at all.
round. Let's see. I mean, I feel like Marta is a bit of a like you kind of
10
need to have some
seconds
practice on the hero.
remaining.
You can't just pick it up. I mean, you can, but it's kind of there's a little bit
5
of
seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
skill to the hero that you need some comfort with. So I'm not sure if they play it on Team Social, but it would be a good ban.
they
See
are
if it comes
looking
out.
for a high damage carry though, I think, for Team Social. Grumpy Old Men can maybe pick something a bit more like fight sustain carry, like a PL type beat.
Yeah, is Ursa completely dead right now, or what's going on with that?
I think Ursa's playable.
Trying to think. You could really punish this Tide Hunter. What else? Maybe a Slark or something.
Slug banned.
Oh, it has been
Anti-mage is
banned. Okay.
available.
Radiant team pick.
Hmm. Would be an interesting one.
But at this division, we kind of just have to wait and see, to be honest.
Yeah, no, yeah, let's see. Let's see what they come out with here. Hopefully for something, I hope for something hype, you know? They're really defining the meta here, so
5 seconds remaining.
could see something very interesting.
Yeah, what's a hype last pick to you? Like, this is a carry pick for a team
Oh, I
SOSAL.
don't know.
What do you want to see on carry?
Like a right click CM or something, I think would be pretty hype. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's even still a thing, but
I can't say I've seen
I
it
don't think it was ever a
recently.
thing. Did you actually? Okay.
I
Yeah,
did
you know.
hear recently of a guy that plays offlane Oracle.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's
I
playing
wouldn't
this
have expected
division
that
though,
one, but
so
fair enough. Well, again, the likes of these offlane Snapfire now, which is something that wouldn't really happen, like a
yes.
spellcaster offlane. It's interesting.
I mean, Snap is just a bit ridiculous right now, completely overtuned, even after the nerf.
Yeah. You can call in a huge
They're
amount of damage from
they're
very
trying
far
to
away. Broken.
random their last pick here, I think.
Oh, they are going to random their last pick.
Team pick.
Okay,
That's a random, surely. Is it?
okay. Yeah, the rehab just typed
Awkward.
shit in chat.
Can we restart, please? What is this?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I don't know, I just put the foot down there. No restarting, like they ran out of time. Maybe the Guinness talk, maybe the drinking talk earlier on in the draft really threw them off here, you know? There was some crazy shouts being made. Charigo said that he likes Bulmers with a couple of extra spoons of sugar. Herbie said he's a fan of strawberry
Now
daiquiri. You know,
select your heroes.
some crazy calls going on. Might have distracted Team SOSAL from drafting properly here.
Yeah, that is maybe the first random we've seen this season, I think. Certainly not the first random in an Irish league though.
It's always a first for everything, you know. When I was drafting for imprint, I'd always leave it down to like 2 seconds, and the lads would absolutely be stressing, and I'd be there chill as ever, like ready to kick the hero with 2 seconds left. But I like stressing them out, you know. But I never messed up.
Yeah, put the dog in him.
Put the dog in him, man. Yeah. So this ogre position one, you think? Wait, is rehab their position one player?
They might flex it around. I'm not 100% sure here.
Let's see if we can get the rosters up here for Div 3. Yeah, rehab is their pause one. So they're doing pause one ogre. This might not be the absolute worst random you could get, right?
Yeah.
Is it not a thing where pause one ogre was being played at like very high MMR? Like that was maybe a while ago now, but
I mean, it's playable. Posmon Tide's kind of playable. Posmon Storm's also playable. Like,
not true, yeah.
uh,
So, like this ogre hero can actually scale, you know. So it's honestly could have been worse. I mean, we were asking for some spicy picks here, and I guess pause one ogre, even though it's not intentional, is definitely pretty spicy.
Prepare for battle. Idea.
and if it can work in any division, it's
And
this
then
one. Let's keep it a buck.
true, true. And they got the Medusa here on the side of Grumpy Old Man.
Yeah, man,
So
Deuce is a bit of a nasty pick, right?
yeah, it's tough. It's gonna be very hard to kill if she gets a bit of farm, 5-6 slots. I don't know. It's gonna be very tough for them. I think Team SOSAL's best bet is to like hopefully try and take over this like early mid game.
Yeah, and with their heroes, they've got a good chance at it. Shadow Shaman pretty strong in that timing. Storm obviously very strong. Ogre, if he just starts getting involved early, maybe snowball him, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, and you see he's queued up there, the Midas, so yeah, obviously Ogre Midas can be pretty good. Is there gonna be a fight here? Potentially. Looks like Team SOSAL are gonna go for this top rune, but they might run into the whole team of grumpy old men here.
Yeah, just a posturing for now. Rehab is just chilling.
Give us a bit of fret blood. Don't let them take your rune, old man. Come on.
The battle begins.
Arrow's
There we
gonna
go.
try
Okay.
a gush
Tide's
out onto
very far
Krauser.
forward.
The arrow flies through from Herbie, connects onto the tide, out comes the Gorgon's grasp, and it's enough to keep him locked down for the first blood. Arik will fall to lambs.
Voice chat wheel line.
A nice pickup there from grumpy old men. Tide a bit wayward there without his team behind him, so give away first blood.
It's a tricky one, especially after leveling Gush first as well. Maybe with the Anchor Smash there's a way out, but that feeds the first blood away. Oh, not too big a deal at this point.
Let's see, how is this mid matchup, Storm versus Necro? I think they're probably both just going to farm. Maybe it's Storm favored, is it? Oh,
in
another
theory, I
kill
think.
already, immediately on the Tide. He's died without a TP.
Yeah, I don't know
He's
how
gonna
the
have to
hell
walk
that,
of shame.
what happened there. Just fed down lane. The Mirana Herbie camped the top lane. Yeah, we missed that one. Unlucky. But more importantly, I think Necro should just clean up the lane. I think Storm is not going to be able to get too much out of it.
Fair, okay, yeah, he's a very strong laner, a lot of regen on lane. Yeah, no, that was a great play by the Miranda there, Herbie, to hang around and just make this Tide do a walk of shame back. Did he even smoke to walk back to lane, or is he slow walking? He's slow walking there.
He's just
Didn't want to spend the
waddling.
money.
You got Mapo's just making use of it, right? You don't mind getting a few levels and some CS on a Spirit Breaker.
No, not at all, not at all. I'd like to see him trade his HP here and then just TP back to base. We'll see, but get some bashes out maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, the Gush to secure the CS, massive. He needs all the CS he can get right now on this Tide.
And it is a Tide, right? He's gonna be able to farm maybe some stacks if they can make some. He'll be able to get back into the game. Doesn't really need much either.
No, get him with Blink and his Shard, and he's useful.
There's a Rehab Ogre though. That's what I'm interested in. I think Ogre has quite a few like right-click damage talents, so plus 80 damage at
When
level
you
15,
do, yeah.
30 strength. I mean, yeah, and then the 5 less chance on attack if he gets there at level 25 is pretty cool.
Wow, that is pretty good. Now, the question, do you go to 80 damage or the extra attack speed? That's interesting.
It's
I wonder. Especially if you're going for that 25 talent, you know, you want the extra attack speed, but I don't know. 80 damage is a shit ton as
35
well.
attack speed. I don't know what the gold cost is. 80 damage is a lot, right? It's really a lot for level
Yeah.
15.
It is, like, at that timing as well, level 15, yeah, it's going to do a lot for him.
We'll need to get on top of people though, so maybe it's Harpoon is the item of choice? I don't know how multicast
Yeah, after his
Harpoon really
Midas.
works, but that might be funny.
Oh, he needs Harpoon Diffu. Harpoon Diffu this game may be
Yeah,
fine.
I like it.
And then like a Moon Shard, BKB or something. Like get a load of attack speed, get this Harpoon so you can get on top of them, and then just be a Medusa killer, you know?
Speaking of this dude's Cherry Ghost, I'm doing too bad on the CS.
I'm sure I was going to say, I'm not sure he was typically a carry player. He must be just doing it for this IDL. There's the Necro zoning out the Storm a bit, but the Storm is keeping up in CS very even here in the mid lane.
Yeah, nothing to say on the Storm, doing pretty well. You'd think that, him being a pro player.
Oh, I didn't realize they have nothing to say. That's crazy. Nice. How did they manage to sign him? He must be doing pretty bad nowadays.
Well, you know, it's I feel like Team China are going to lose to Team GB at the National Esports World Cup as well.
I reckon.
What do you do? Big
Like one out here
stun
bottom.
out from Rehab. He's battering this Mirana to death with the fish. Is it a fish? I don't actually know. Something on a stick. It's just a
Looks like
burning,
more like a torch or
burning
something.
head.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. Oh, it is kind of a fish, some kind of head. Maybe it's like a, I don't know. Anyways,
I mean, I think this Shadow Shaman is actually a very good enabler down here for this lane. They take advantage of it though.
yeah,
Herb is
great
rotated
setup and
back up to the top lane. Yeah, they drop the stun into the arrow. It's almost too easy here.
nice pickup for them there. The rotation from the Mirana again coming out. Although Dawnbreaker's getting gone on now a little bit
They're
here.
trying
Is she
Blemo.
gonna
Can he
take
get in
down?
range?
They're gonna get the
of
shackle.
shackles. He's trying, but he's
Ooh,
just not
about
quick
not.
enough. The boot stiff.
Boots div,
And lands with
massive
his
item.
nice long
Oh, he's going,
poke.
turning around.
He's trying it. There's good heal out from the shackles though. And the arrows off the mark.
Arrows
off
off the
screen.
mark.
But they do need to just hit the shackles while Rehab's able to hit if they want to find a kill down here. A little bit of coordination required.
Yeah, for sure. Now, and this Dawn's gonna be okay. She's gonna recover, maybe heal up a bit. Looks like the Lotus is gonna go the way of the Radiant as well down here, considering where the lane is. So it looks like she should be able to
Skull.
sit in lane a bit more.
Level 6 with a catapult wave. He's just sitting on the wave healing it. He's trying to get as much catapult damage as he can.
Level 6
Top
as well. He's
lane
looking for
though,
an opportunity
Crab.
to use that scythe.
Pops a stun. They're just on a retreat here. And a regen rune for the Necrophos. That's... At least he doesn't have a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Storm even leading the net worth here is kind of very interesting for right now. So
Take
Storm
a-
really holding his own here.
Yeah, actually a little bit surprising, but yeah, doing very well on the Soul Spirit. Charge out in the top lane, they're onto Krav Swagar. He pops his stick, he's getting gushed up, and they're just trying to get him down with the Anchor Smash, and they will secure him in front of his Deuce's eyes. Unable to do anything about that one.
Yeah, you know, and like tank your HP for the Dusa so she can just sit here in lane and maybe get some farm for 40 minutes and come and win the game around the 45-minute timing.
Top
It's a
of the
good
net worth
strat.
here. For the Deucer for now.
So Wisdom Shrine's being picked up here. One for each. No funny business.
Yeah, otherwise a little
I
less
think a lot of this
action than
game,
expected.
yeah, it's quite quiet for right now. I think a lot of this game's really going to come down to how Rehab on this Ogre like adjusts. Maybe this is not a hero he's like used to. So I think there's a lot of potential here where he could go some incorrect or not optimal like item build. Like it'd be very interesting, but maybe he can like cook something up, get a good item build going where he's like really effective in the mid game, and then
Yeah.
just completely shut down this Dusa.
He's choosing to go treads before the Midas, it looks like. Which
No, he has the recipe there for the Midas.
he's also got the
Queued up to
treads
buy
items
next.
queued up though, right? He's got them queued up first.
Yeah, but you know he's
Saving for
using the new
Midas.
features.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
he's using the new features.
I rate it. I rate it. Whoa.
Going max ignite here as
Yeah,
well.
no ask to unpause. Classic Div 3.
Better ask for pause than just okay. All right, yeah.
Yeah. We're
I mean,
back
if they're
to-
okay with
we're
it, I
back
guess it's
into
fine. Dire, the old men on this bottom lane now, both very low on mana. So it looks like they've Soul Ring on Dawn at least, so they might be able to get a kill here. Ogre kind of low HP if he comes
wants
up a
him to be
bit.
this magic tree, happy trees planted desperately. Blimo bringing it out.
Radiant's middle
Nothing
tower
to
is
say.
under
We'll
attack.
bottle an arcane rune. Pings out the Necro. Really wants one of his supports to
Ooh.
TP, but they might be preoccupied. Barra stunned in the top lane.
I mean, Shaman's like, I won't TP, but I'll do you one better. I'll walk slowly up from bottom
He's got no boots. He was
under a
planting a
ward.
ward on the way past, so... But he has left Rehab all alone in the bot lane. They're going to take
He's
advantage
walking
of it.
through.
There's a lot of damage coming up, but Ogre's pretty tanky down here, and he's fast, which means that Blimo can get to the
He's
mid
got
lane in time
Necro.
to get the shackles off, but this doesn't look like a great gank. Miposhka's there as well, able to stop the scythe, but maybe the scythe will come down on him instead. It hits, it gets the kill, so there's big regen now out onto the Necrophos. Surging forward, Skull continues his onslaught on the mid lane, and the tower might be falling here on this wave.
Yeah, looking like it, unless they're going to get some TPs. Shadow Shaman going back to the bottom lane. But yeah, it was that ward there on the dire side that caught the Shaman walking up the river that gave him just enough time to get away.
It's a tricky
On
one,
the Necro,
really.
he got
You
just
need
under
to
tower.
TP
Radiant's
in those
middle tower has
situations.
fallen.
Yeah, because the Storm can just zip in and then stun him up and he follow up with the shackles. But yeah, opting to save the TP there probably wasn't the best. It's very unlucky they didn't get the Ogre as well. He's just super tanky. Like, they have 2v1 down here and he's out of position and they just couldn't get him down.
He is very tanky. I'd
Don't have the
like to
Midas
see
finished up.
Blimo hide in the trees on the side here and try and enable another kill for Rehab. Just get him a bit further ahead. Because I think if you can get this Ogre ahead, he can just start walking down any lane he likes.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like the earlier you get this Midas, like the better. Right? Because you're going to be multicast and a lot of good things are going to be happening. There's multicast now. He wants that Midas as soon as possible.
CS under the tower.
Rotation from the Lion.
But he's doing alright. Lion stun. Crab's rotated. The arrow set up. It's perfect there. The shackles will not be enough to save the carry as Blimo. The fingers there. Can they get the stack off in time? Probably not. There's a kill secured from Lambs.
Yeah, beautiful execution there from the old man, you know. They still got it. They still got it. The arrow follow-up was almost perfect. It was pretty much perfect from the Mirana. Great little gank there on the Ogre and the Shaman.
Yeah, maybe you can see why they first picked this Mirana actually with some setup stuns. It's looking pretty good.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and I know this is a favorite hero for Herbie as well, so
It's tied under struggling.
he was still playing it even when it was terrible. Even when the hero was absolutely dog shit, he was still picking it. So it's kind of an okay hero now. It's kind of back a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
I do think this Tide should have done better into the Dusa. I actually don't think it's just too bad of a matchup here.
Yeah, but you have
And
the
Spirit
Spirit Breaker,
Breaker
which maybe
long
isn't the type of
charge.
support you want.
It's such
Through
a long
mid, through an
charge.
obs.
It might be right on time for them to dive the tower here. Here comes nothing to say. He's in onto the Dawnbreaker. He's already low. The Ravager's popped. They're looking for more. The Moonlight Shadow is popped. Do they have the vision? They've got enough to find the Lion. Kraftswagar
Oh, they left him! What?
is
They had a
is
sentry,
gone.
no?
They didn't have vision. How did they?
Oh no, they didn't. They didn't have vision.
Did he pop out
I
of
don't know.
vision to
Radiant's
stick
top
or
tower
something
is under
maybe?
attack.
That might be it.
Oh,
just
he popped down
out.
the obs. He popped down a sentry. No, he popped down a sentry there in their small camp before he died, and that's
Okay.
what revealed him. But the Deuce getting a solo kill in the top lane here is
I was gonna say
huge
jumps
for
in. He's
the
got
old
no
man as
mana,
well.
but Kraftswagar, he's got no brain cells. He doesn't bother casting his spells on the storm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's just shocked. He's in a state of shock. It happens
Shock
when a
state.
storm zips at
He
you out
was-
of nowhere.
He was
Yeah,
stuck
yeah.
channeling the Watcher. He couldn't let go. Has no stop key bound maybe.
Yeah, mayhaps.
And it's actually a very believable thing. Nothing to say. Secures a shield rune for himself.
He does need to go back to base on the storm. He's no mana and reset and maybe do something with that shield rune.
He's just gonna try and
Oh
farm
no, he's
on
getting
his
some
way back.
mangoes. Yeah.
Or maybe not. Just gonna sit and clean up mid wave as well. Okay.
Dire are scanning.
I don't mind it. I
This
actually don't
Medusa
mind.
is chilling. This Medusa is big chilling up here in
Yeah,
the top
it
lane.
is.
He's gonna be.
The only
gonna
thing
have
that
to,
can really
like,
threaten her is an
they're gonna
over
have to do something soon.
rotation, I think. Kraftswagar, he's found the Tide Hunter. The Gorgon's Grasp to follow, but Tide's pretty tanky, not tanky enough to survive a finger though. Kraftswagar one
Saving the
stack now.
finger to secure the kill. On the line, he could have done it earlier, you know, give his Medusa the kill, but no, you know, he's got a blink to get.
He's got farm up, yeah. Rehab has the Midas finished now. It's a bit of a weird rotation down here from Skull.
See, oh, he got a 2 multicast on his first one,
Is under attack.
Right, he's back.
and he's got the neutral item for it as well.
Oh, the weighted die?
For farming. Oh, that's only if you farm them. That's an effect minus creeps, right? Never mind.
It's probably still pretty good though.
He's in full farm mode. Yeah, he's in
Charge
full
top
farm mode right now.
onto Dusa, who's half mana up here, so it's not an unattainable kill
feel like-
onto Cherry Ghost.
Yeah, I feel like they could have chased that. I feel like they could have nether striked that Dusa and at least attempted to bring her down, but
Looking
no
for
interest.
rehab though, Herbie. How's his arrow skills? He's gonna wait for the initial stun out from Lambs. There's the arrow, it's perfectly timed, decided to follow. And a successful smoke.
nice plays there
gank.
coming out. Yeah, very clean. Storm's still walking around with very little mana. Kind of feels a bit useless. Oh, he's got mana boots there now.
Yeah, he's got a soul ring as well, if he really needs it. They're seeing Skull trying to steal their camps.
Necro is farming. He's literally stealing their safest camps right under their nose.
He's level 11, he's got Radiance flying out to him. This Necrophos is pretty large.
Yep.
And
He's
they've
ready
even
to
got
just
a
stand in front of his team here.
Deep ward here is taken out by Blemo.
Radiant are scanning.
Who are they looking for really here? Rehab. It's another double Midas for him. And they've got a pretty large ancient stack here for presumably the Tide Hunter.
The Hunter or
working on
Storm, I think, whoever takes it. Are they going to sack it one more time? They are.
Radiant's bottom tower
Kraus
See if
Swagar
they
is
got
going to
this.
prevent that though. By standing in the box.
Oh. That happens. Yeah.
Yeah, who could predict that?
Nah, that's the thing with Div 3 Dota, it's so unpredictable, you know.
I wonder if Krav probably spotted the big stack. I feel like at this point I'd expect him to be going, oh, we've got to contest the stack. So maybe we'll see some action in the top triangle, but for now, Skull is just cleaning up the bot wave continuously. They've
I
run
think
into
they're happy to
Blemo
sit in
in
this
the
bottom
jungle.
wave.
This Shadow Shaman is not long for this world, but does drop the wards. Maybe looking to try and get a return kill onto Krav at least, as Rehab's waltzing over. And there is a charge
Fine,
onto
we'll go down
Krav.
here to
We'll
the
be able to
charge.
secure that one at least with the ignite damage. Pops the ult onto the Necrophos, who's under a sentry. Rehab, he's large, he's got two heads. Has he got enough damage? The arrow flies through and stuns him for the duration of the Ravage, so they can't quite get the damage off to the Necrophos too quickly. Storm Spirit controlling up, but it's not enough to control him to stop the Scythe, which does fall onto the Ogre Magi's head. Nothing to say, no mana left for him. And Lambs, with the final hammer, cleans up the Storm Spirit.
And okay there with the Ravage coming out into 2 and interrupting the Dawnbreaker ult, but ultimately just the sustain and the net worth lead that the old men have here is just too much.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just too much for Team SOSAL.
Structures are fortified.
Not sure what else they could have done there. They committed everything and just simply wasn't enough.
Yeah, the Ogre didn't get to hit because the he was stunned by another good arrow here from the Herbie Marana. And look, Cherry Ghost, he said, okay, thanks for the info, Krav. I love a stack me.
He's gonna be happy with that. With he's not top net worth yet, but getting there. Like, I mean, the grumpy old men, they're happy to just sit back and farm here, and it's not good for Team SOSAL that they're also just a 10k net worth lead at 17 minutes.
Out here. The charge is not away from the enemy heroes.
Yeah, completely out of position there. Easy pickup. So, is there any? It's looking very rough for Team SOSAL here. Let's try and theorycraft here. What can they do? Like, what do they need right now?
Radiant's middle tower is
Maybe
under
they need
attack.
Jesus, but beyond that, what else could they do? You know,
Yeah, I mean,
getting a Battle Fury on the Ogre.
that's a tough one. Battle Fury is crazy.
Getting a Battle Fury on the Ogre. That is crazy. Do you know what I
don't think
said?
That's what they need.
I said it at the start of the game. He's like out of his comfort zone. There's a good high chance that he just goes some crazy build out of panic. He's like, I need to farm more, guys. It's the only way. I need to out farm this Dusa and outscale this Dusa. So he's like big braining it. Battle Fury.
I mean, I'm not going to rule it out, Key.
Radiant's top tower
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and You know what? I didn't say it was bad. I think I'm just saying where his mind is going. He's like, I need to farm more, and what items help me farm more and faster? You know, it's Belfury. It's gonna be a farming machine. It's gonna be sad when the Midas takes a full like a full camp and he doesn't get to use the Belfury, but
I maybe would have liked to see the Mjolnir instead if he's going that route, because then it's at least attack speed for scaling.
Radiant's middle tower.
yeah, true.
At this point, I mean, do they have anyone that's built a vessel? Spellbreaker is still building towards one, but it's gonna be a long time.
Yeah, he did decide to go full phase boots before.
Radiant's middle tower is
Yeah, it's
under
gonna be a
attack.
while.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And Storm going straight Kaya into Gibby. Okay, he sees that he can't stand there in a fight. He needs some kind of magic protection. Oh no, he's switching it up just last second out to an Orchid.
Interesting. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. I think
Maybe
Team
less
SOSAL
than
have to
killer
go for,
supports.
you know... Yeah, they have to go a little bit crazy here, I think, to try and get their edge back. Do something that maybe is unexpected. I think a Orchid on the Storm could definitely pick up a few kills.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
So that plays out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Rehab looking at our wall.
Dire structures are fortified.
I was waiting. He's Battlefury online right now, you know?
Yeah, it's
He's gonna be farming
turning
crazy.
into an anti-mage for a little bit.
Radiant's
Oh, that's a good
bottom
point,
tower
actually. He should buy a Blink.
Yeah.
And then he could actually be anti-mage.
What kind of stats does Bloodlust give? 12% move speed, 100 attack speed. And he did take the ignite burn damage. I'm not a fan. I feel like probably want to all in on
Radiant
the
are
other side of the
scanning.
tree, the like right clicker side of the tree.
Yeah, it's just mana regen, right? Like, it doesn't really help his right click too much.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Stop, dumb luck mana regen. Right, I see. Oh yeah, okay, maybe you're right then. I thought it was chance.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower
and I mean,
is
he's
under
getting a lot of
attack.
mana regen from this Battle Fury as well, so I mean, he doesn't need it really.
Yeah, actually, you're right, you're right. They're making a
Yeah,
Yeah,
smoke
he's thought
move
about this,
here.
man.
Is under attack.
Figured all this out.
Yeah, he's got
Onto the
build
Necro is
on
very
lock.
alone. This Necro is very,
They
very
could
alone.
get him here.
Dire
They spot him.
They drop the Ravage straight onto the
Immediate
next
Ravage.
The pull is there. The Dawnbreaker ult's coming, but can they kill him in time? He's living through everything. They need to
Oh
drop
my
more on
god!
him. He's dropped the scythe. He's back to full health. It looks like he's going to 1v9. No help required. The arrow's off the mark.
Phew. Literally 1v9. Ah no, in fairness, the Dawn heal, I think, kept him alive there.
A little bit, but they could have dropped the Serpent Wards. Ogre didn't go and hit. Ogre just threw one spell from afar. And an arrow's flying out for him. Don't think it spotted him though. Who is spotted though is Arik, who gets punched to death by the Kraftswagar Lion. He gets tipped by his team as well.
Okay, yeah. That's an interesting one. I feel like you'd only maybe see that in Div 3 as well. The old internal flame, you know, normally we flame the other team, but Team SOSAL here seem happy enough to flame their own offlaner. It's interesting.
I think Team SOSAL enjoy having a little fun with it. They're very, very chill
I can
in
respect that.
some ways.
Not so much in others.
Roshan's next. I mean, they're definitely not chill in some ways.
I mean, well, like,
Jericho's-
all the grumpy old men need to do is just, you know, send in this Necro, and he can 1v5 them, and then the rest of the team can just farm the map. I think it's a valid
Yeah,
strat.
do you keep Aegis to Necro here?
Probably not. It depends on who's going to be hitting your high ground. It's probably just the Medusa and let her siege towers, maybe, no?
Maybe. I don't like it.
You don't like it? You like to see on this Necro because you think he's going to be tanking so much? But we've seen it proven. Like, this Necro simply can't die, so... Why would you give Aegis to someone who cannot die, you know?
I guess maybe you want to give it to Dawn then instead. I don't think Deuce is afraid of dying either. Big jump in from nothing to say. He's going to get himself a kill on Krav Swagat. Brings the total up to 6.
They should have given it to.
They
They should have given it to the Lion. They should have given it to the Lion, guys.
Yeah, true.
He's going to be the only one that dies.
It is true. Up to the high ground they go. They're looking to close this one out. 70k net worth lead. Let's check in with our Ogre Magi. He's got 3k gold saved up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What's it gonna be? There's a big item here.
Sanj? Nah. Surely not.
No.
This
is
not
not
the
it.
way.
Top tower has fallen.
Yeah. I mean, you have to consider as well, like, it was a
Jump
random
forward.
last pick.
Deuce has no mana here. She's just getting chunked down. That's the Aegis gone.
But
Dire's middle tower.
The charge is
That's
coming
the
through. Hits on the
Aegis.
Dawnbreaker. Arrow is going to miss. So Lambs is now in trouble of going down. Nothing to say turns it. He's looking for more immediately, but they haven't even finished off the first kill. Ravage has to be popped. They're trying to fight into this Deucer and clean up the Dawn, which they will do with the Spirit Breaker roll. Cherry goes low on mana now. Sorcerer even managed to find the Lion on the back lines. And his team are able to clean up the Deucer once again. They just overwhelm her here. And what a
God.
find here from Arik and Blemo. They've jumped on the Mirana. What a turnaround, Key. What's
Okay.
happening?
yeah, I do not know what's happening here. How
Where
did
was
they manage there? I
Necrophos?
think it's just the Necro left. The Necro just left, and then everything fell apart. You know, they need to be as 5 heroes here together. Whatever they're doing, do it together, and they didn't. Dawnbreaker ulti was down as well. Yeah, overall a tough. Well, very well executed from T SOSAL. They've literally
Dire's top tower.
grumpy old men exposed a bit of their neck, and they just dove on him, and they took everything that they could, and it was a good play from them.
Ogre Magi is second on net worth. He's ahead of the Deucer.
It's this Midas Battlefury, man. He's farming
That's
like an
kinda
absolute
crazy
menace
to
right
me.
now.
Dire's
He's
I feel
going- he
the
is
Deucer's
going
had
for a
the freest
diffuse.
game of
Dire's structures
any
are
Deucer
fortified.
game so far, and is losing on farm to an Ogre Magi.
Yeah, I mean, she should just feed.
Yeah.
She will have her butterfly coming out now.
The
It's
butterfly
gonna be
might
interesting to see what the grumpy
problematic.
old men do. I feel like they should probably keep their foot on the gas here a little bit, but they might be inclined to sit back. We'll see. See what the call is here.
Yeah, maybe a bit scared. Diffusal Blade on the Ogre Magi. Now we're talking.
Oh, it's coming out.
Now we're talking.
Now we're
This
talking.
is
He's going straight Disperser.
Disperser, BKB,
yeah,
Daedalus? That is
Okay,
kinda
this
crazy.
he is cooking something, and then just the casual Sanj. It's like the Sanj. He has no plan for the Sanj other than just like, oh, it's a sword. He likes
Abyssal
swords,
later
maybe.
would be good.
True, actually, yeah.
He's building a lot of items though. He doesn't have that many slots in his inventory.
Yeah, you might run into that, but you know, you can always sell the Midas and the Battle Fury later, you know. Although that is not very efficient, but can be done.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay, they're grouping on the side of the grumpy old man here with a smoke on the mid lane. See what they find.
Yeah, looking for someone to show on the mid wave. It might end up being Maposhka here. Although maybe it's nothing to say. Stunned up by Krav Swagat. They've got the Hex to follow it. Forced away from the Necrophos, but they still get the scythe, but it's misclicked onto the Spirit Breaker.
Dire's
So
bottom
maybe a
tower
lucky
is
escape
under
there
attack.
for the Storm Spirit. As
Radiant's
Blemo,
middle tower is under attack.
maybe a lucky escape for him as well.
Super lucky there, just a misclick from the Necro skull just on the Spirit Breaker instead of the Storm. For sure, Storm dies there if he gets sighted.
Ogre Magi on the back line. Rehab, he's just going to obliterate Krav Swagat.
Dude. That damage was
Holy.
insane. The plus 80 damage talent coming out there. The
they're
Neko's
looking for
here.
the
The
Necrophos
Neko's
as
all
well.
alone.
With the Orchid and the stun coming out, so they have to lock down. They've got the chains. They find
Oh
the
my
Necrophos
God.
that we thought was unkillable. They're... What's happening, Key? It's
coming
all
out.
gone wrong.
They're coming out swinging here on the side of Team SOSAL. It looks like Grumpy Men are just a little bit disconnected here. Like, they're always not in the same place doing the same thing with all 5 heroes. And Team SOSAL are really, like, just capitalizing on it.
Hopefully Lambs escapes here after seeing Blimmer on a ward and rehab down here.
Yeah, so this Ogre needs a disperser, and then he needs some way to break through the butterflies, so probably MKB, right? I mean, but what's to be said for like a Bloodthorn though? He could multicast Bloodthorn as well. Could be interesting.
Yeah, does Bloodthorn still give True Strike?
Oh, does it not anymore? I
I-
haven't played Dota
I'm
in ages,
misremembering. Should
probably.
we have a look? We're both noobs at the game.
We'll have a look. No, it does. Yeah, it's a 40% chance to pierce through evasion.
Okay,
It's a
well,
little bit worse than MKB.
seems pretty good.
It's 40%. It gives you, it helps a little bit. But
That's the
yeah,
passive.
it's
for
80%
Rex.
on MKB though. Yeah, so when it's
Yeah, the
active,
active
but Dusa
provides
does have
True
Manta.
Strike.
Completely 100% true strike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I like it.
It's passively
He finds the
40%.
Yule's arrow, but it's
interesting.
not perfectly timed. So Ogre will be escaping, and he's very tanky still. He's
Disperser.
dispersed himself, he's fast, but he runs into a Necrophos, unfortunately. Will be being scythed. And now we're
That
back
was
to,
unfortunate
we're
there.
back to square one here.
Threading high ground here on the side of Grumpy Old Men now. Might get another tower down.
And the Tide Axe
What
might be
items
able to
does this
clear the
Tide Hunter
Blue Box,
have?
though.
Yeah, this Tide Axe is super hard to siege into. Like, it's such an annoying spell.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Back to
Plus
will
a
remain
60%
broken. Craftsman
slow
guy
every
jumps
time.
in and he misses the stun onto nothing to say. The Tide Axe sweeping through.
Someone needs to
hits
tell him
onto
that he needs to
wall.
hex.
Fallen.
He needs to hex the storm, not stun.
That's harder to hit. There's less area effect on X. You'd have to have his mouse right on top
No,
of
it's
it.
true.
Bottom barracks are under attack.
That is true.
It's maybe too hard, but they will clean up a Rax.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They will clean up a
Glyph
Rax.
being used here.
Okay, maybe not. They're diving in onto the Necrophos. Nothing to say after the Ghost Shroud tries to get a pullback, but under the cover of the Moonlight Shadow, the Skull will escape.
Alright, looks like all eyes on this Ogre here. It looks like... I think like it's potential. There's a world where he can do this. If he has his team behind him and they get a good team fight here, he gets a couple more items. Let's see, Rush on a timer now. 53 seconds until he's coming up. That's going to be a big fight for that if both teams are interested.
And we'll see. Looks like it will just be the Tormentor. Which shard are they missing here? Dawn? Dusa?
Oh, nearly everyone has.
Okay,
Medusa doesn't
well,
have it. Andy
bye,
just
Krav.
went down. It's a Medusa. Yeah, it was between... Just the Medusa, yeah.
The Dusa shot's pretty good.
Next
If
time we get it.
the Dusa gets an
It
axe,
is.
it's very good. I think it works on the
No,
axe.
Radiant
Wait,
Unless
what?
They, wait, did they change the
No, the
axe?
Axe is just about... Axe is just
Oh.
about the split shot now.
Damn,
about
that
using the
sucks.
attack modifiers.
Bring back the get stoned. Holy. Why are they killing my game?
Yeah, well, the shard turns him into stone for 1 second whenever a single target spell is cast on her.
Right. It's good.
So it does turn him so obviously it's really good against the shaman. Like, she cannot get blink hexed and followed up with a shackle by the shaman, really.
Rehab runs
That's
into
not
two
super
heroes.
easy.
They cancel the Dawn TP with the pull from the Storm Spirit. Silence comes out, and now Rehab is wailing away with his club. Out comes the Spirit Breaker, but he's not even going to connect in time. As nothing to say, looking for more. They're going to run into Skull actually first.
Oh.
Arik on top of Skull. I'm not sure he's realised just yet. There we go. The Anchor Smash comes out. He's even got the Shard on Tide, but chooses not to use it until slightly after. But now his team's on top of the Necroboss. They're wailing away once again into the Shackles. They found the Necro once again. It's another after another key, and Bleemo's even looking for more here. Maybe a bit too
Radiant's
far.
top barracks
A
are
bit
under
too far as top
Absolutely
Praxis
bleeding on the side
is under siege.
of...
Dire's bottom
Grumpy old
tower
men are
has
just
fallen.
bleeding here.
But Bleemo's just allowing the top racks to die. Might want to go back for that.
Oh.
Okay, but Posh
There he
has got it.
goes. There he goes.
You gotta kill these
Again, yeah,
catapults.
old men just...
The
The old men are just
catapults.
getting... Oh wait, they're not going for the catapults. Come on, guys.
Alright, this
There we
guy-
go. Okay, and
All good, all good.
it's a melee rax, it'll regen,
Herbie
it's fine.
found Bleemo with the Yule's combos, the arrow timing there, it's there this time. Drops the Star Storm, Bleemo turns with the Hex, the Storm Spirit's coming in as well. Quick Craftsware cleans up the kill onto the Shadow Shaman, and now with no mana,
Slow
the
mana.
Storm Spirit, he's out of there.
Nice little pick up there for Grumpy Old Men. Nice double, led by the Marana, but yeah, they just need to group together when they're making a play here. They keep getting caught out, like these cores, the Stonebreaker, this Necro, getting caught out one by one, drip feeding Team SOSAL. Whereas if they just have 4 heroes around this Necro, I don't think Team SOSAL can take the fight so easy.
Rehab level 20 now, he's got 4k health, he's got an Abyssal Blade completely finished, but he's got a Spirit Breaker dying to a Scythe in the mid lane.
Okay, he's going MKB into Swift Blink. Okay, I can see this working.
Radiant's middle
I'd like to
tower
see him
is
get the
under
Blink
attack.
soon though, even before the MKB.
I'd like to see a
I think
BKB
he
as
needs
well.
some way. Yeah,
He needs too
it's
many
tough.
items,
He's too many
maybe.
items. Yeah.
Middle barracks are under attack.
Herbie always looking for this Yule's arrow combo
Radiant
deep in the back lines.
structures are fortified.
Is there any way they can defend these racks?
Radiant's middle
They could now with the Spirit Break up in 5 seconds, but they're not going.
Radiant's middle barracks.
They're sitting on Blink Ravage, but just a little bit hesitant to go for it. Was 9-second BKB on Necro. BKB being made on Dawnbreaker now, about 1.4k away. Medusan opting not to go for it, is going for Scatty into Daedalus. Okay. Rosh play coming out now for the Grumpy Old Men. Our Team SOSAL gonna get grouped enough in time to
They're
contest
smoking
this.
towards it, but
I think there's 4.
without Ogre,
What's Olga doing?
it's farming one
Radiant are
camp.
scanning.
Oh, it's super slow.
It's might have mucked it up for them. Gonna run into Herbie.
Marana there
Drops
to
the
break the
Yules.
smoke.
They're looking. They find Krav on the sideline first, so Krav will be dropping. The creep will tank the arrow, and now Rehab's right on top of the Deucer. They pop the Ravage as well, but they're going for the Necro first. He's under the shackles. Can they save the Necrophos here? He doesn't even get anything off. They managed to kill him. The Dawnbreaker Rock comes through. Rehab still standing strong. I feel like Rehab maybe could have just whacked people there. Felt pretty strong.
He was full whack on the Necro shackled. He was whacking that Necro. That's the
Yeah.
only reason the Necro died.
They do get the kill there. He's going to walk into
Big kill for them.
Cherry Ghost here. Disperser,
Hope he doesn't cast a spell on her.
a little early.
Okay.
Can he make it away from this, baiting the enemy team deep into the base?
Dire's top tower is under
Lambs with no mana left might find Storm Spirit with the last little bit as Bleemo not able to get the spells off in time. Now nothing to say with the buyback. Jumps in onto the door. They clean her up. Rehab on top of the Mirana with the stuns. Is going to be able to clean the Mirana up 4 times. Multicast will help with that.
Dire's top tower is under
Can they
attack.
go for this
Moving towards this last lane of
Deucer
racks now.
Lion? They're going to try for it. Nothing to say. Straight on top of the line with the Orchid. It seems almost inevitable that Kraftswagab will die here. And now the Deucer. I'm not sure you can 1v1 an Ogre Magi. It certainly can't 3v1. So the Aegis will be dropping.
Ult's up in 15 seconds. It's a bit late for this fight.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's some good damage. And they will
Yeah,
give it to the
it's
Ogre
huge.
as
That's
well.
why-
They're just trying to pump the Ogre's net worth. top network
Yeah, I
by
think this MKB is not even necessary.
4k. It didn't look like it, right?
No. But he's gonna go for it anyways,
Yeah,
and I
we'll
guess
buy
it's
it
fine.
anyway.
You do secure the fact you can kill it. What else did he maybe a nullifier potentially? But yeah, wow. Again, just this issue of Grumpy Old Men getting separated, not fighting as five, diving so deep for these couple of kills, and then these buybacks by Team SOSAL, like just catching them off out of position. Although they are sitting with only one Rax left,
Yeah.
so could be pretty easy to pick up mega groups here on the side of Grumpy Old Men.
It's a pretty sloppy one, but they have managed to secure themselves five racks, so it's still working for now.
It is still working, yeah. Just keep throwing the bodies, guys. You'll get it done.
Ogre's soon gonna have the blink though. Maybe that's the game changer.
Yeah, I think there comes a point where I think he needs BKB too, but he just comes in, slaps the Stusa and kills her and the fight's over. Like, the Necro will just maybe cease to do enough. And they can just ignore him and just go straight for the Dusa.
Check the graph. I like checking the graph in moments like this. 1%.
Oh, wow.
You know.
I think it's about doable.
Casual 1%.
I think it should be higher than 1%. I think it should be higher than 1% from what we're seeing here. Come on, Gabe.
It was 3% at minute 20.
Give him a 2.
Then it went up. And then it went back down. They got 1 kill on the Necrophos and their win rate went up by like 10%.
Stonks.
Stonks.
See, so it can happen.
It's getting more and more difficult every time though.
It is. They need some serious misplays by Grumpy Old Man here. Like, literally, if they just stay together, it should be fine.
And they're doing it this time. They're grouped up in the top lane.
Yeah, with the Dawn in the bottom lane. And one lane of Rax left. They're going to have to do something here. They're going to really be forced to do something to react.
Big arrow onto rehab.
Such a long stun. It's very tough for them. Like, I think they just need to make sure that Shaman can't get a full length shackle off on anyone.
Yeah.
I think that's the way this Medusa and this Necro are going to die.
They have plenty of ways to cancel it.
Yeah, exactly. So it shouldn't be allowed. It should be completely illegal.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Arrow dodged by the storm. They can't forget, in this top lane there's some Dusa Illus being spammed out up here.
Their buyback status. Only buyback on the Ogre and the Spirit Breaker. And it just came up on the Tide just now. Okay.
Yeah, Dusa and Dawn also aren't too far away, neither is Lion. If they can find the Dawn down here though, that might be significant.
Yeah, I mean,
But they just run the risk of
it's
losing
always
their
the kill
ranks.
you want to go for. That's the thing. If you can push it top, but like this Dawnbreaker is obviously the kill you want to go for, because whoever you do go on is just going to get Dawn ultied. So they do have good high ground defense and wave clear here, though. It's genuinely this Battle Fury on the Ogre is very useful right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't have built it and I would have lost already. So
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
props to rehab for this.
He knew. He's like, okay, guys, they're going to get 5 of our racks. We're going to be sitting in base. I need an item to get me to that stage of the game and win.
He saw the
like,
full
boom, Battle Fury.
78-minute game that we're about to witness.
I hope not. I hope it's not fucking 78 minutes.
We got 2 more of this potentially after. You're locked in here with me.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll get there. So what are they doing here now? Maybe they're waiting for the next Roche, which is going to be a very long time.
It's quite a while.
Any items coming up?
They're not really farming either. The Networth Lady's dissipating while they're waiting, but they do find a stun onto Ogre with the arrow to follow up. There is a glimmer to keep him alive. The sentry finally goes down. There's a scythe randomly onto the Spirit Breaker for no reason whatsoever. Ravage through onto the back line. They're all dumping their spells in. Who's gonna die first? It might be Blemo to the Necrophos AoE damage. Pops the chicken, still gonna die. As they're deep in the base, Arik in trouble. And they're gonna buy back here.
There it is.
Tower has fallen.
The Rax is certainly gonna be gone. But they're instead gonna look for the Necrophos on the bot side of the fight, up into the Yules. Maybe a mistake there. But he's gonna live for just long enough for his team to connect. He's living, but he's gonna finally drop.
Oh, it's so much damage.
Yes, but so are all the heroes from Team SOSAL.
They tried. He even got the.
He's gonna multicast himself.
Let's see him 1v1.
He's trying,
they're so
but he's just controlled
dishonorable.
so much.
Radiant's middle tower
And without the BKB, it's not looking doable.
They should be doing 1v1s with the Ogre there. Where's their honor? Come on.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Ogre would have 1v1 anyone on this map right now. But yeah, just a bit too difficult here for Team SOSAL. And with that random last pick, obviously not ideal. I don't think it was as bad of a last pick as it could have been random, but yeah, good execution and farm here from Grumpy Old Man, just won them the game.
Yeah, I actually think this is concerning for Grumpy Old Men, considering that this game went to 44 minutes and they lost a few fights to this Carry Ogre accidental last pick. I know that Team SOSAL were actually looking to pick a PL in this last spot. And
Oh,
that
did
would
they
have
say
been,
that? Oh, okay.
yeah, they typed that in the chat. I think it would have been a pretty free PL game. So I do think Grumpy Old Men need to be slightly concerned with how the plays went in this game. Team SOSAL, they made the Ogre Magi almost look good, to be honest. So we'll have to wait and see
Yeah,
for game
genuinely.
2.
We will. We'll have to wait and see.
But for now, we're just going to head back to an intermission. And we will rejoin you in a couple minutes for game 2. Welcome back to Irish Dota League Season 7. It's Game 2 of Grumpy Old Men versus Team SOSAL, who I expect will not be randoming their carry this game, Key.
Yeah, now the random strat nearly worked, but yeah, unfortunately they just couldn't pull it off. I really think there could went way worse for them, but the ogre was kind of, I think there was something there, you know. They were cooking up something, but just yeah, maybe a little bit uncomfortable for Rehab, and maybe doesn't want to random this time.
Yeah, they will be picking up the Mirana again for the Grumpy Old Men. It looked
10
great last
seconds
game. I
remaining.
think Arby will be very happy to replay it.
Radiant team ban.
But Team SOSAL,
Yeah, and the
Undying?
Dire team
I'm
ban.
dying, yeah. I was in the first band, the Necro as well here on Team Social. They really did not appreciate that Necro last game. It did kind of own Skull's Necro. So picking up the Undying here, presumably a support. Although I think it could be Flex
Dire
3
team pick.
if they really want.
I think more likely support.
Yeah. I mean, Marana is very good at taking out a Tombstone.
Yeah. Even has an attack speed talent, I believe.
Yeah, so
10
could
seconds
make light work of these Tombstones, and if they got something... Ah, the Snap is banned out already,
back
but
for
that
the
would be a
Spirit
good hero as
Breaker.
well.
Radiant team pick.
They are, yeah.
They're just
Didn't feel
running
like
back
it
the
did
draft.
particularly well. And Grumfield Men, they're like, why would we change anything? We just won. I can respect that. Although they won't be able to get the Necro.
Will Grumpy Old Men ban out the PL
Dire
though?
team pick.
Okay, they're not running
Pop
it
it coming
fully
out
back.
here.
They're picking a different dead person on their team.
Yeah, they're like, okay, Necro's gone. We can't pick Necro. What other dead heroes are there?
10 seconds remaining.
Hey,
5
interesting.
seconds remaining.
So the question is, would they flex this offlane? I'm trying to think. Probably not, but I wouldn't say it's 100% guaranteed to be mid
Dire
as well.
team pick.
Centaur is the pick of choice against it.
That is, yeah, it's quite a good pick against TP, right? She pops Exo, you can just stampede away.
Yep. They do have a lot of lockdown otherwise though. They've got Lion and
10
Mirana with a
seconds
follow-up.
remaining.
Mm-hmm.
5 seconds remaining.
They do. I want to see some Centaur Ag strat here. Get like a sniper or something.
The axe has gone out of fashion a little bit.
Well, like, I mean, if there's any place where it's going to be brought back, it would be the trendsetters that is Div 3 Irish Dota, no?
Lena works with it well enough, I'd say.
Oh, true, actually, yeah. Look, maybe they're cooking up something here. It's probably a mid Lena. Definitely mid Lena, right? Oh, not definitely, but most likely.
Almost certainly.
You never know what to expect here.
I do think SOSAL will be last picking their carry, and it might be a PL
5
again.
seconds
It is their,
remaining.
I think, their go-to at this point.
Okay, well then it'll be interesting to see if Compile Men cop onto that, because they did say in the chat last game, right, that they were going to pick PL.
Yeah, they literally
So
told them, but it's not been banned out. Maybe last phase, or maybe they'll take it for themselves. Maybe not into Centaur though. Not sure that's a great matchup.
I need some anti-PL tech. Genuinely, Medusa is not bad into PL now. It's not as bad as, like, obviously it was very PL favored when the Few and PL was a thing. But it's not as one-sided nowadays, I think.
Yeah, I think in the high levels where the farm
Radiant
speed
team ban.
is quite significantly different.
Bearsider coming out here. Probably an offlane for Grumpy Old Men. Nice jump catch initiator. And
Could be
physical
flex to
damage as
mid.
well.
10 seconds remaining.
Could be true, yeah. Could go either way.
Although maybe not into
Dire team
Alina.
ban.
Keeping us guessing here on Grumpy Old Men.
There's the PL gone.
Radiant team ban.
Okay, yeah. Good ban by them.
Dire team ban.
What's the carry of choice now for Team SOSAL?
Not quite sure what they play. I just hope that they pick something and don't get randomed. I think a
Troll
lot can
Warlord.
work here. They have some good beefy boys. Drow is not banned
10
out,
seconds remaining.
by the
Yep.
way.
Yeah, Drought SF available.
5 seconds remaining.
I think I like the idea of a Drow. You have these 3 tanky boys that are going to stand in front of you and protect you. I mean, they have started to jump, but
Yeah, if you
it could be
cancel out
okay
the
still.
Slardar jump though, the rest of their follow-up is a bit slow.
Radiant team pick.
I would
Yeah.
like it. I would like the
I think I
Drow
want-
pick. They do ban out the Dusha though. Don't want to see that again.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if a couple of mine could take the Drow here for themselves. Not really into a Spirit Breaker Centaur. It's a bit tough, maybe. And then you get countered last pick.
10 seconds remaining.
Trying to think if it's Cherry Ghost again. I don't think he has a very big carry pool, so probably they just have a couple of options here they're gonna flip between.
Dire team pick.
Life Stealer.
Okay, Leicester coming out. Good laner into Centaur.
It's pretty good. Yeah,
Um,
good Life Stealer game, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna have 2 tanky boys in lane to heal off.
10 seconds
Could be a
remaining.
relatively easy lane. Can imagine it going similarly to the last game where Cherry Ghost is just gonna be sitting in that lane at 12 minutes and farming away. Not much Team SOSAL could do about it. I mean, Spirit Breaker is a bit annoying for Lifestealer, right? Because you want to be completely invincible when you're in rage.
Choose your hero.
Ursa coming out here from the side of Team SOSAL.
I don't
Interesting.
mind it. I think
It's fine.
it's fine. Slardar might be scary in the early mid game, but I think in general Ursa's pretty decent into Death Prophet and Lifestealer, so
Yeah, you can blow them up, right? And it's like I was just saying there, it's like Lifestealer wants to be invincible when he casts his magic invulnerability, but then they have a Spirit Breaker who's just going to be stunning him anyways. He's going to pop
Yep.
that and get charged and ulted. You know, it's very frustrating for a Lifestealer playing into a Spirit Breaker sometimes. And then you'll have the Ursa to burst them down too. So yeah, this could be okay. And one thing I'll say as well, the Ursa has no stun in lane, which is a bit rough. Probably just going to have an undying. So the catch might
Yeah.
not be there.
the Tombstone slow may be enough.
Maybe. But then you have a Mirana that's hitting it and you can also leap away in Guardian Sprint. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But I'm worried that this Ursa's not going to be able to get connections. I think Ursa's a hero that likes to get kills in lane as well. So we'll see.
You have to forgive me for a bit if the cameras are working because I've dripped ice cream all over my hands. It's melting so
That is very.
fast. I thought I could eat it while the
You
draft
could deal
went,
with
but
that.
it's not working out for me.
It's fine. It's fine.
Prepare for battle.
And it's smoking up here, level 1 on the side of Grumpy Man. A few pings coming out here. They want to loop around. See which side Team SOSAL decided to go on here. They could choose very poorly here.
Undying has pre-leveled the
Okay.
decay, so that won't be a surprise tombstone. Which maybe they would have liked if
They're
they
playing
do
very
run into this
safe
big
here.
fight.
Team SOSAL all huddled around this tier 1 tower. It's almost as if they know what the Grumpy Old Men are trying to do. We get absolutely nothing from the smoke, it's looking like.
30
Playing very
seconds to
safe.
battle.
Wow.
Yeah, they've just got the read on it maybe. But I'm sure that will all come crumbling down when the rune spawns.
Yeah. Well, if they go just for the top rune, though, to be safe. Unless this Centaur wants to give his life away.
He
Doesn't look
might
like
do,
it.
we saw
Alright.
it last game on the Tide Hunter. But Krav will mosey up to the high ground and dissolve any opportunities there.
Yeah. well avoided there by Team SOSAL.
Just looking for a more stable game, perhaps.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a tough start when your offlaner dies. You remember as well. The
He
offlaner
double
died, and then died when he came back as well. Had to walk back to the lane. The
Yeah.
poor Arik, man. That's a tough life right there. So they both have wave abilities here in the mid lane. Crypt Swarm versus Dragon Slave. Very interesting. Very similar abilities.
Yep. They're sure getting some CS with it.
The Crypt Swarm actually a better ability though, more damage.
Oh, don't forget Lena's got the afterburn damage as well.
Oh,
factor that in.
true.
Yeah. They nerfed the
Someone
base
else will figure
damage
it
of the
out, I'm not
spells,
sure.
'cause it's, you gotta do math now, unfortunately.
No, I don't want to do that actually. So, we'll just move on.
Limo, just looking for the double decays here. Can't quite find it.
Yeah, it's always what you want to dodge here in this Undying lane. Try not to give him double decays. When I queue ranked, I hope that that's common knowledge, but I always end up with someone who just wants to stand beside me against Undying. It fills me with rage sometimes.
Yeah, although all well and good getting the decays off, if he's not able to hit with them, it's a little inefficient. Skull just absolutely tanking up against these two heroes with the the presence of the lifestealer, the feast,
Oh,
able
there
to
is
keep them
a-
sustained in theory. Did look a little dicey.
There is a
though.
role swap here as well. So Skull was playing mid last game. Now he's playing carry, and the swap between the mid and the carry here.
That's a little bit of roll flex. As
Oh,
the
let's
bash
try
comes
getting
out into
bashed.
Skull with the blood grenade and the last hit Maposhka. You got to be happy with that if you're playing Spirit Breaker. He's going to give his life for it, but
Oh, he
that's maybe
happily
a bit
dies
of,
there. He's like, yeah, he gets some HP back. He has to charge back out. He's happy with that, I think.
had some morale recovery as well, perhaps.
For sure.
Blimo with the level 2, and the lane's pushing into them. This might be the go time. You're Undying, you're just waiting for them to overextend here onto the carry. They've just dropped all their spells. But Blimo doesn't drop the tomb. He's
Holding him. Maybe he realizes how
He's
quick this Mirana can take
waiting
it
for the
down.
fruit first. He's okay. I don't mind it.
Concerning that Mirana is maybe waiting until level 3 to get the leap here when she might need it
Courier has been killed.
any second now. Get that attack speed. He's thinking about it, I think, maybe. No.
Like the
He's gonna
opportunity
drop
might
it.
have passed here for Blimo. But we'll see. Anything can happen.
Nope.
Check back in with the mid lane. Lena
Looks
pulling
like
ahead.
Team SOSAL ahead on all fronts here.
Nice arrow snipes across the creep wave, but that's about all it is. There's Blimo.
They're going to give
There's
up the
the
tombstone.
It's quite far back. It's not great here. Unfortunately.
Oh, bit of a deterrent there. Panicked maybe a
Yeah.
little bit, thought they were going to dive in a little bit deeper. It's not a very effective one.
Not too much what you want out of an Undying lane, but there's more lane to go. Kraftsvgar, nice stun onto the charge. As
Yeah, life's
Skull.
suffering a lot here.
Skull's not got as many last hits as I thought he would.
No, he's struggling a lot here with CS.
12 CS, yeah.
Hopefully he can come back into it now if he gets a bit more space. Maybe a kill here. With a couple of levels, he should be able to start slapping away at the center and damaging him a lot, right? He's got rushing blink on the centaur as well. By the looks of it.
Not something you see every day nowadays.
No, maybe valuing this initiation over it. Try to get some jumps, some kills. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he has planned.
It's a bit of a tricky one, I think, for him. It's not really the follow-up damage on his supports.
Yeah.
I think I would prefer to see
Yeah,
him
maybe
go this
Line.
more like
Yeah.
farm-centric Centaur build.
Yeah, I see them rushing hard now a lot. It's getting the strength up, you know.
Yeah, Heart and Shards. Yeah, it's a funny build. I think the pro players are all haters, but they're all doing it. They like complaining about their pos 3s doing it because it's bad, but the pos 3s are just all doing it anyway.
Then it mustn't be bad, you know.
Well, you
It's
know,
just fun. I must try this actually someday.
It's it's a bit like class warfare, right? If you're a pos 3.
Yeah. A little bit.
You're banding together, rebelling against these oppressive carry and pos 5s in your lane.
Yeah, as is their right, you know. They can form unions. They can strike. They can do whatever. Okay, they're going on the centaur here, trying to at least damage him a bit. It doesn't look like it's going to be a kill, but see the lifestealer coming out there,
Dire's middle tower
Yeah, at least
getting
the
some damage
lifesteal
onto him.
counters the return damage, so he's not taking too much chip from hitting him. As Lina drops pretty low here. Finds the rune though.
Yeah, haste be quite useful.
Arrow. Finds a range creep. As Blemo, he pops his Mango aggressively. As a charge aggressively out onto the bot lane, maybe cancelled? I'm not really sure what it connected with there from Miposhka.
I think that lifestealer needs to man up a little bit into those two heroes. I think he was fine.
Yeah, a little bit, but there's TP's coming onto top as there's a dive out from the Ursa. He's going to find the Mirana first. Now Lambs with a big 3-man stun with
crush.
Cherry goes rotating through with the ultimate. It looks like they're going to try and get a cleanup here as Rehab. Can he waddle away on the Ursa? Maybe a saving grace here for Team SOSAL if he makes it away. Space on the bot lane though. It's a 2v1 situation now for Skull, who's only level 4. Arik diving the tower, Skull looking to turn. Maybe Arik stepping up a bit too far, and the arrow flies through from Herbie once again. It's on the mark.
Zaro. Yeah, a bit ambitious there maybe from Team SOSAL to dive under tower there. This lifestealer is a very tough kill. Especially when you
with
have
3
two
points
people that are going to be
return as
healing
well.
him.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. You need the burst or something with him. Yeah, it was very ambitious there. Maybe they learned their lesson though. Might just chill a little bit.
Herbie with another gate back through, throws another arrow, but doesn't connect under the tower here. Blimo still with the tomb ready to go. See if that gets some use.
Minute rune went to Lina again. Okay.
Yeah, able to push out the waves a bit better than a DP, maybe because of the double nuke.
Yeah. Maybe struggling for a bit of mana here on the DP as well, between leaving the lane, TP, casting spells. Not able to spam as much as she wants if she's not getting these runes, you know?
And it will be Travel's queued up for nothing to say, but is building into the Kaya first, as charge on the top lane will not quite connect with Miranda. Miposhka keeps cancelling them early. I'm not sure if it's intentional or not.
Yeah, I might just be getting a bit excited and doing the right click to move and attack the starter again. Very nice there that the starter doesn't die. It would have been very tough for his game if he died there yet again.
Yeah, Lina looking maybe to
Lina
find an
looking,
assassination
yeah.
kill on the back here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Can we have a very unhappy Lamb starter if he gets killed by this Lina?
Scanning.
Did they spot Lina here?
They're super aware of it. Yeah, look at the mid. They have the knob sentry, so they probably saw her roam from mid.
With the
Invis or
yeah.
something. They
Dire's
seem to be
middle
very
tower
aware.
is under
She's actually bot
Just
now
TP
though.
bottom.
For the Lifestealer instead, who pops the Rage. Has the Infest ready to go, so it doesn't look like this is going to connect as Herbie's down here. Is going to fire the arrow
Infest
onto
the lion.
Arik. The charge
Infest the
goes
lion!
through. They clean up Kraftswergar.
Okay, 1 for 1 there. Favourable towards the Gumpy Old Men, I think. Their position 3 went down for that.
Yeah, they take
Lina's
out the
rotated
outfit.
bottom as well, while the Death Prophet's just taking mid
Yeah,
as well.
Tower's
So,
gone.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And a rune as well, so Big turnout here for Cherry Ghost. Let's take a look at their net worth real quick. Cherry Ghost, in fact, on top for now.
Okay. Quite a close game here in terms of net worth. Just notably, the Lifestealer sitting a little bit behind, but we kind of knew that from the CS in lane.
Yeah, a little bit. Not as far as the Centaur, though. So they are making it go out onto Slardar. Blemo. He's got the tomb dropped. But
Should be
he's got no
fine.
boots
And
still.
that's the thing.
This Undying is so
Gonna-
poor.
Got no boots and no stun.
think
Like, the Slider's going to
They're-
run
they're
away
flying
100%
out
of the
here.
time.
He's got the arcane boots finished.
Oh, he kept the boots in base until he finished the full arcanes is the issue here, I think.
Yeah. Could have been a Slardar kill, so, you know, these little things, they do matter there. If he could get the Flesh Golem slow off, I think Slardar's probably dead.
Oh, true, yeah. He has his ulti. Amp damage as well.
Money to burn.
Let's see what Lena's plan is here. She seems to be just comfortable farming all game on this Lena, not really doing too much, maybe one gank bottom. Probably going to be a bit more active once they pick up these boots of travel, I'd say.
In theory,
He's
pretty
connecting
good
to
leaning
top
game
right
from
now.
Scale. Yeah, they are looking for stuff.
Yeah.
Blemo doesn't have the tomb. He's got the Flesh Golem though, it's not going to survive the Finger of Death from Krav, who is juking out the rehab so the Centaur's popped, so they find the kill there. And onto the Mirana, the Slardar stun does not connect. Maybe that's enough for nothing to say to get out of here. They're looking to turn. Cherry Ghost is going to be stunned up by the Spirit Breaker, so they get the Lena stun off to follow, and now they're looking to start her on the back, but Arik, the stun is off the mark. They bounce him back in though with the Spirit Breaker ultimate, and now Cherry Ghost, he can't fight this many heroes, even with the Exorcism running.
Oh, that's very unlucky from him. I think Deathbreaker could have turned there. He needed to get the Spirit Siphon off on a couple of heroes.
Tower is under attack.
But yeah, great execution there from Team SOSAL. Maybe a bit of a misplay by Grumpy Old Man. But yeah, very, very nice fights for Team SOSAL. Gaining about 1.5k gold, 2k XP. They're going to be happy with that one.
Yeah,
They won game 3, I think, Andy.
it was a really nice timing on the Arik Blink Dagger,
Is under attack.
and then he came through. I mean, it didn't hit anything, but it was at least a nice time.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts, you know?
It's the thought that counts. There were spells missed left and right from both sides. And you can't expect too much here from this division, but you can expect a Blink Stun combo onto the Lifestealer. He's into a creep, so he's going to manage to run away here. But they have forced the Infest.
Yeah, you want to play super safe now until that Infest comes back up in 75 seconds. I can imagine him just farming down the bottom of the map here. Probably not showing too much in lane.
They've brought Harvey back to top
Yeah.
for another kill attempt. He's going to spot Rehab here in the small camp.
I think they're very concerned with shutting down this Ursa before he gets his Battle Fury, but they
He
seem
does
to be
not
wasting a
give
lot of resources here.
A flying bear here as he pops the ult and he's out of there.
Taking very little damage.
Blemo, you gotta be careful there under the Slardar ult. He's gonna get stunned up by Krav. And the finger to finish when he's on 10
Kill
HP.
secured.
Just to secure,
Kill
yeah.
secured.
It actually does quite a lot more damage than a 100 Krav, I think.
Yeah, but like, you know, he might
It's a
not have
stack.
died if he didn't do it, so.
He's securing the stack.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Blemo is gonna get his feet wet as they pop the Moonlight Shadow. There is a sentry ward down though. It looks like Krav is wary of it.
Dire are scared.
Yeah, focusing a lot here on this top lane on this Ursa, who has finished his Battle Fury now. So he can just kind of retreat from this lane, go jungling, you know, live, laugh, love in the jungle and just not get ganked anymore.
They're using up a lot
Even though
of
they haven't
time
been very
here.
successful.
sitting behind the Ursa in the top lane. They really felt like baiting him on the wave was the play here. I might be able to get this Slardar. Arik's in the vicinity. Just blink stomp. Out comes the stun from Krav, though it hits onto 2. Can they clean up the Ursa before he gets the ult off? No is the answer. Lina cleans up Krav on the backside, and now with Bleemo, the ult is popped, the charge comes through. Herbie can't leap away too much from that. And now Cherry Ghost isolated once again in the middle of 4 heroes. Is the Exorcism in damage enough? No way.
Radiant's top
Team SOSAL are coming to fucking play this game.
It turns
Just-
out if you pick all of your heroes rather than randomly or carry, you get significantly
Radiant's
better
top
results.
tower has fallen. Dire's
That's
bottom
crazy.
tower
You know,
is
there's
under
only one
attack.
place you're gonna find that out. Like, I would never have guessed that. You have to do the science for it.
We
Seems to
gotta
be
do
working
the
out here.
experimenting. Yeah, it's scientific. And look at these
Yep.
stacks. Oh, you
Oh,
can't
that
lose
hurts.
all
That
of these
hurts.
Stacks.
You know, there's nothing like losing stacks to tilt the team off the face of the planet, you know? Because normally it's always the support players who tilt last on a team, normally. You know, the cores are tilting, they're baby raging, and then you take the support stacks that they've spent half the game stacking.
If they
And
walk
they
up
get
here,
fucking tilted.
Kravswagar, he's gonna get assassinated before he even gets a stun off. And now Lambs to follow.
Held your feet to the fire.
Waiting there, waiting for them to come back
Alright,
up.
did
They
they get
just
this
didn't come with the
courier?
numbers.
Radiant's
Okay, yeah,
courier
sure. They
has been
just get it. It was quite easy, actually.
Dire's bottom tower
Not
is
sure
under
why I
attack.
doubted.
They are bleeding. The grumpy old men are bleeding and bleeding fast. They need to stem this a little bit, recover, you know?
Skull has been reasonably untouched here, but the Sosar cores have been involved in so many kills
Radiant's
that
middle tower
it looks
is
like
under
his farm's
attack.
not that great.
Radiant's
In
top
fact, I'd
tower
suggest
is
Yeah,
actually
it's like-
it's really not that great regardless.
Yeah, like he had a tough lane, tough CS, and he's been trying to catch up. And the call is like if he joins a fight and dies after already being behind, it's super bad. So he's had to avoid every fight until he gets his radiance at the very least, you know.
Miposha decided not to press his W, and we'll pay the price.
He's saving it, you know. It's a long cooldown, 22 seconds.
For next life, yep, for sure. Centaur ult popped so they can chase down Kravswagar, but they're going to find Herbie instead, who leaps for the safety of the tower. Cherry Ghost, maybe this is finally the fight where Cherry Ghost can get involved. They've got Lina with the Yule's arrow combo. Don't even need to pop the Exo for
Nice
this. It's
pick up.
Lambs. With the Blink Dagger in the backpack, okay, finally swaps it in. Is now going to
3
look
seconds.
for more.
Where are they going to spot Ursa here? Oh, he got his blink just
Rehab,
delivered
yeah,
on
Blink
Ursa as
delivered
well.
for Rehab as well, gets away. Seems like they'll get the Undying first though, as Arrow is on the mark again from Herbie.
Nice little sequence of play there from Grumpy Old Men. They're not out of this at all. Connecting a few heroes there. Getting some big kills. Lina was a massive for them.
We can't rule
Getting
them
these
out.
items out now as well. Blink
Yeah,
on
run me through
starter is
these
going
items,
to be
Key.
huge for them. So you got Blink on starter, which is like literally, you can't play the hero until you get this Blink. It's going to be massive for them in terms of initiation, and I've noticed it a lot as well. Like, they need some lockdown for this DP to connect with her damage, and it hasn't been there. So maybe if the starter can jump in with this Blink and get some lockdown, she'll be able to connect her damage. And then she's also gone for the Yules on DP, maybe a bit scared of getting blown up by this Ursa. Yeah, and getting initiated on, she can pop up a few Spirit Siphons and then heal back up while in the Yules. And you can do, like, it's a very versatile item, right? You can both defend with it and you can also attack. So you can set up on the Ursa, remove his Fury Swipes. So it's a very versatile item. I like it here on the DP. What's going on
Yeah, we
down
saw the
here?
setup for the
They're
arrow
hitting
earlier.
Roche.
Yeah, they are hitting Roche with the Ursa. Let's get pinged out. Lifesteal is nearby.
It's a very nice play by them. Right before the 20-minute mark, so right before it moved, they could head bottom now, get this tier 1 and get the Tormentor.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Playing to the strengths of their heroes.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Yeah, for sure.
Although they are, because they are making these group plays a little bit, they are plateauing a bit on net worth, I'd say.
Yeah. Trying to see what else they need here.
Late mail on the Centaur is kind of crazy, but maybe into DP it's actually good.
Yeah,
Rehab
it's
just
traditionally
does
a
not
pretty
care.
good item on him. It's traditionally, it used to be core on him more, I think. It just like you double up on the damage return. It wasn't completely unheard of.
Yeah.
So I think it could be fine. Like you could easily
Smoke on
see a Death
smoke
Prophet
in
killing
the mid
yourself.
lane. Arek's going to find a stun onto the Slardar first. They're going to completely run him over. Prav has a nice stun to follow. And with the guise of the invis and no detection to speak of until the sentry's placed quite late from Bleemo, they will at least recover some of their heroes.
Yeah, they had to commit Tombstone for that as well. And Stampede? Yeah,
Yep.
Stampede too. So maybe Grumpy Old Men could look to re-engage her, even with Aegis on the side of
Exorcism's
Team SOSAL.
back.
See what they decide to do here. Doesn't look like they're grouping for anything. They probably just want to split up the map and farm a bit. They have the Lifestealer all the way down here.
Radiant's finally finished. Building towards
I really
the
think
Sand
this.
and Yasha.
I feel like the side I probably should go BKB with this Ogre Club. Not be slowed, not be stunned, be able to just get in there and pump out your damage and control on people.
Lina
Radiant's
finds a
top
Craft
tower is
Swagar.
under attack. Illusion.
It seems like they're almost trying to bait Rehab to jump here.
Radiant's top tower has
Team
fallen.
SOSAL already
Everyone's
applying the
sending the Lina
pressure.
illusion. Is the Lina illusion play gonna work?
Radiant's top tower
We'll
is
see,
under
we'll see.
attack.
They not spotted that she has an illusion yet. No,
They
maybe not.
probably did, but you know how it
Radiant's
is.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I know how it be.
They're gonna
Oh,
smoke
they're
for
smoking
it.
onto
They're
the Lina
smoking
illusion.
for it.
Bottom
Hello.
tower is under attack.
There's no way.
They see the camp being hit by it.
Oh no, he put the other illusion in.
Oh, they're gonna find
So close-
the jump onto the actual real
The
Lina in the
real
back, but
Lina.
there's a turn from the Spirit Breaker. The Urza's stunned up for so long by the arrow. They're gonna drop the Aegis.
Big
Tomb goes
exorcism
down,
fight here.
Bleemo's hitting the Slardar. They're gonna
Oh,
take him
but the
out.
play.
Lina ult onto the run, who leaps away. They're turning out onto the Death Prophet with the damage from the Lina. She's under the guise of the Invis. Once again, the vision's an issue, but she's going to drop to the damage over time from the Lina's passive. And now on the back line, the 1v1 from the carries. Rehab is coming out on top all day.
Yeah, it was a good attempt there by Grumpy Old Men, but just couldn't find the connection on that Lina cleanly at the start. If they could blow her up right at the start, it's a big fight for them. But yeah, I think the network difference showing a bit there.
I mean, they found the jump, but yeah, the Death Prophet and the Lifestealer, unless the Lifestealer's in the Slardar, their follow-up is quite slow to come in.
That's probably what they should be doing, honestly. Yeah, they should be putting the Lifestealer in the slider, maybe. And getting that instant damage, the burst from the Infest popping out, and really trying to blow someone up, like, instantly.
It did feel a lot of these moves where they've made this move that Lifestealer just doesn't really want to make the moves. He'd prefer to just keep hitting the creeps while they're smoked. So maybe just some timing and some coordination issues. As Slardar, he makes a long jump away from his team here. I mean, it's almost similar to what we said, right? Like, there's just no follow-up, especially at that distance. This was an insane play.
Yeah, it was a very insane play, but like, yeah, they're struggling really to like connect to each other's plays here on the Grumpy Old Men, like, and have the follow-up damage when they get a stun. We saw it a little bit in the last series too, where they're just throwing a little bit because they're not doing whatever they're doing. They're not doing it as 5 heroes. Sometimes, you know, it feels like.
What's next on the menu here for Team SOSAL? There's no Roach for 3 minutes.
I think you just start cycling through these towers while farming the map. Like, they're doing a good job keeping like Grumpy Old Men in a little box here. Like, they feel very unsafe to farm even in their own jungle, which is kind of like what you want to do. You have a 10k net worth lead. You want to strike fear into the enemies and farm more of the map.
Out into the bot jungle come the Navy SEALs from Grumpy Old Men. Skull on the wave. There's still a tier 1 tower down here as Cherry Ghost is going to run first into Bleemo. They're just going to pop the Centaur ult. And they're out of there.
Yeah, one thing that's super lacking right now on the side of Grumpy Old Man, it feels like when I look at the team, they have it, but they're not connecting with it. It's lockdown. Like many times I've seen this Death Prophet pop with Exorcism or like have damage, and there's just not the lockdown. They need to lead with their lockdown, like their
They've got
Lion and
two
their
blink
Starter.
stunners. They got 2 blink stunners.
Yeah,
How? And they've got a Mirana arrow follow up. How can there not be enough lockdown?
Shadows.
I
And
think it's just the way that they're using it, you know. Gating top now. Gonna run into 2 cores on the side of Team
doing
SOSAL.
the Tormentor.
Be a
This is
huge-
really good for the Grumpy Old Man. They're going to find Lena immediately. The finger comes through. She's not taking a lot of damage from it, to be honest, but she will drop nonetheless. Miposhka charging through. And she's going to turn to clean up the Tormentor themselves.
It's good heads up play from them. Maybe a bit of luck involved there, but they ran into Team SOSAL just on 2 cores there, mid and carry, just trying to do the Tormentor. Kind of unusual.
Worked out for him.
So now sitting, what, 2,500 ahead of this Lifestealer. Still kind of keeping up though on the Lifestealer, even though you had a difficult game at times. Most notably, the Starter is struggling a lot, and I don't see him struggling less with this Echo Saber. I think he really needs a BKB maybe, or something a bit more defensive to stay alive in fights a bit better.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think this Echo Saber is just not going to do anything for him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, maybe the idea is like you get more lockdown overall and you can keep people stunned up better, but I think he's just going to melt in fights, I think. We'll see, maybe they can have the right, I don't know, formula for a fight here where it can work out, but in a game where they need him to be leading with the initiation on the lockdown, he definitely needs to be a bit beefier. Okay, they're smoked up here on the side of Grumpy Old Man now.
Krav is dodging the smoke as much as he can, blinks away from his Mirana, and then walks away from the other side. Really doesn't want to be involved here.
Are scanning.
He's making a point out of it. Maybe they're trying to bait him. He's getting an interesting obs down there. See what they're going to
Heroes in
find.
all
Now, the Starter is very, very far ahead of his team here. I hope he doesn't
Yeah,
jump now
again.
and expect his team to be with him.
He might be baiting himself, but he's going to find Lena first. There is a tier 1 for people to
Center
TP
ult
to, but
used.
again he's just alone. The center ult to disengage Blemo, turning with a dust this time. Has the vision, there's a Mirana on the back who hits a nice arrow onto Lena, and again there's no follow-up. Into the
This is
back they
looking
go,
very
they're
messy on the side.
crumbling. As Skull isolated, nice stun from Krav, keeps 3 heroes back. But the Ursa Blink's coming off cooldown soon. Krav is going to look for the TP first, hit Bash from Rehab. And that's worth a tip.
One by one. One by one.
Can Mirana make it out of here?
Looks like it.
The lone survivor for the Grumpy Old Man.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, so just a really not a clean initiation there. Like, okay, they jump in with the Starter, get the Centaur ult Stampede. I think immediately at that point, Grumpy Old Man just need to be like, right, everyone get the fuck out of here
Bottom tower.
and split up the map again. But they decide to hang around and take a fight that just, quite frankly, I don't think they were ever going to win.
Speaking of initiations, they do actually find a nice one onto the Centaur. That's what
There you
they
go.
needed the whole time, right?
Yeah, nice clean initiation with the follow-up damage and the follow-up lockdown as well. Centaur staying a bit too out of position there without his team behind him, and it was a good pickoff.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, it's still anyone's game here. Last time I said that, we looked at the graph and it said 1%. So should we have a look?
Let's see. Oh,
2080.
I've seen worse graphs.
Yeah. 20%
2080,
win
okay.
chance for the old man. Might go up slightly if they find Miposhka here.
Poshka goes down there, just being a little bit out of position. Trying to get this farm up on the Spirit Breaker. Okay, they do Oh, Roche is up and he's moving top now. Let's see, maybe there might be a team fight centered
They're
around that. Looks
waiting
like
for it.
Grumpy Old Men are securing the area here.
Yeah, I think most teams just pop the Exo here for the Roche.
Yeah, you might not even need to. I'd start hitting it anyways and see if you can
depends.
get beta reaction.
See if Slardar's okay in this mid lane. Rehab's gonna jump in. Doesn't get the bash though. So Bottles wait.
I don't...
Out comes the Exo. Do Team SOSAL know it's happening? Do they want to contest? How many runes can Alina need?
They are not aware that's happening. That's a bit unfortunate.
Well, they will be aware now. And the banner pinged out and left, because who needs that? Okay, they're sending crap back for it.
Yeah, get the smelly position 5 to go take that up. I don't have any room in my inventory. That's what everyone on the team said.
Yeah, this Cherry Ghost Sobe mask is it's very important.
So Moran actually has a gem now. Building towards a spirit vessel too. Trying to figure out if spirit vessel is decent this game. You see a lot of
a bit of damage into Centaur. He is building into a heart.
Yeah, that's fair. We see a lot of this other upgraded iron. What's it called again? Essence Distiller, is it?
Yes.
We see a lot of that in the pro level now, right? Just for the vision advantage, right?
Yeah, the vision is pretty cool. You get that on a Night Stalker, it's the best thing ever.
We slip into
Yeah.
shadow. Dire are scanning.
Good armor and good mana as well. Yeah, I've been building it myself now quite a lot. I'm not really understanding exactly why. I'm just like, oh, it's kind of cool. I can see things now. But sometimes you just got to copy other people first, and then you figure out why they do it. You know?
Regeneration.
I like that you can put little traps on the ground with her as well.
Yeah. No, I didn't. That's actually kind of broken because like if you're pushing a tower or something like that, you just pop that in behind the tower, and you can see anyone TP. It's very strong. So it looks like the initiative's going to be passed back over to Grumpy Old Men here, even though they are 15k behind. Team SOSAL just going to sit back on their side of the map. Be interested to see if Grumpy Old Men ever get the confidence or the idea that they think they can push. I doubt it, but we'll see. Oh, that could be the
Damage.
catalyst
They're
that
sharing
SOSAL
bottom
need.
for it as well.
Radiant's middle tower.
Big strats coming out here. Who told them about that one?
I vaguely think that you can have the rune backpacked as well now. I can't remember if they changed that, but big blink in
No,
from
you
nothing.
can't.
Stay
There's,
straight
like,
on
grief.
top of the Slardar and so much damage coming out. What an insane blink. I can't believe that happened, but now Rehab doesn't care. It was all a bait. They're going in, they find the Death Prophet immediately. No chance for the Exorcism and a huge bounce back off the Spirit Breaker roll. Kraftswergar, triple stun. Rehab meanwhile 1v1ing Lifestealer with an Aegis and winning. Arrow keeps back Undying, but it doesn't keep back the Rehab Bear. And the second life of Skull will shortly be claimed. As hitting the Centaur, he healed quite a lot off of every hit. Maybe Heart isn't what you want to be building on Centaur. Becoming a healing sponge for the Lifestealer.
Ooh, actually, yeah. I think he's going to heal so much of him. But, yeah, I think the Lifestealer's making a huge mistake here. The Skull Lifestealer, he's trying to man up and literally just stand in 1v1 this Ursa. It's not in a million years is that going to work, I think. Yeah, just
maybe
getting
with a Skull
absolutely
Basher.
better. Maybe with a Skull Basher, but, you know, there's other things he could be doing. He could be hitting anyone else on the team.
Yeah, literally anyone, actually. They've got Centaur, Spirit Breaker, Undying.
Yeah, it's just tough. There was a weird blink in by Athena at the start there. It was looking very bad for them, but the Ursa came in with the damage. Yeah, baited perfectly. What can you say? You know, baiting is a very good strat.
I mean,
But
if this
you're
was
asking
an
about the
Undying-
bottle in the backpack? it is a grief or it doesn't work because I griefed my mid laner like yesterday
BKB
with it.
blocked.
I used
Rehab's
the
going to
backpack.
look to take out the Cherry Ghost with the Abyssal Blade, but he's managed to get away here on Cherry Ghost. And now Skull again into the back lines. This time he's going to be able to hit the Undying, who's just hitting back pretty hard actually. With the amount of zombies and the Lina strikes coming through, doesn't look like he's even going to be able to kill Blemo first. And even
Dying
heals
doesn't even
up.
die. Oh no!
This is
disaster.
That is rubbing it in there as Rehab. Holy, he's certainly rubbing this one in.
Yeah, this looks like a comfort hero for Rehab here. He's feeling a little bit more confident, a little bit more effective than the ogre.
Two SOSAL, a little bit more convincing here with a rogue carry.
They are just full of confidence, or maybe it's the urgency that they
And they're
need
straight back
to
in.
get to this game 3.
Diving the base, nothing to say. Also with the blink, they're just all in.
The
for
blink,
aggression.
Lina. I want to see this lifestealer. I want the lifestealer to just get inside there and jump and hit the same target and see if they can kill someone.
Lina wouldn't be
Every
a bad
time I see this
start.
lifestealer hitting something, every time I see this lifestealer hitting something, he's the only one in his team hitting that one person. You know, it's
Yeah.
tough.
They're going to try it here. Arik blinks
There it
past
is.
them though, but they are on top of the Undying. And they do find him with the Finger of Death secure from Kraftswagar. And now the fight is just falling apart a little bit here. Once again, it's a 1v1 between Rehab and Skull. And
This might go
Rehab,
down.
he is going to die, finally, to the
Big
Exorcism.
use.
Up in the air, Cherry Ghost is, but Arik's got the damage to finish him off. Luckily, with the Centaur nuke. And now it's just cleanup time for nothing to say on the back line. Cherry Ghost TP's in behind him, is looking to finish him off. But will manage to fly away with the Ags. Lamb's now on the pursuit. Arik. Little
He's gonna kill himself.
dozy-do
Oh, the Lina blinks back
to
in.
dance the Slardar stun, and it confuses Slardar enough to get nuked from range. It's the Slardar dieback, but they do defend their Rex.
I think we can pretend
They
like
do
that
hold.
happened.
It is super expensive for them though. Dieback on the starter, yeah. And a buyback on the Cherry Ghost Death Prophet. We'll be finishing his Shivas right now though. Another item coming out.
I'd like to see a shard out
See.
for Arik actually. I think the fights are going actually starting to go a bit longer, especially with the Lifestealer. He could probably ramp
Yeah,
quite
for
heavily
sure.
with that. Although, again, maybe
Good,
that's
good.
not what you want to do against a Lifestealer actually.
I mean, I kind of want him to do it because I think it would be funny to watch this Lifestealer heal like 1,000 HP a hit.
Yeah, I agree. He has just bought another Reaver,
Money to burn.
so he's got 5k health.
Overwhelming Blink going for with the spare slot is interesting.
They're TPing in the forces here. There's Rehab dropping all the wards.
Ursa is just running away with farm now, 6,000 ahead of the next person, and 10,000 ahead of the Lifestealer.
Arik with the gem was actually just sitting on top of 2 wards that whole time.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
This
It's
is-
better late than ever. You got them in the end.
Dire are scanning. Dire are scanning.
Like, why are our wards red? Why do they appear red to me?
It's just the bloodlust from Team SOSAL.
Queuing up an Ethereal Blade on the Lina as well. More burst damage, I guess.
It's an interesting one. Might be able to grief the Ursa with it.
That would be interesting. I'd like to see that.
As they'll try for this torment.
Lina might die to this if she's not careful.
Fire.
Oh yeah.
That is.
Why stop hitting it?
That is an opportunity
appreciate
here
that.
for Grumpy Old Men. 90 seconds on the sideline for the Lina. It's massive, actually.
I absolutely love this. It is massive. Let's see if they want to capitalize on it. I love the way that Ursa had absolutely zero hesitation on that last strike, even though he knew it would kill Lina.
And he's just walking up the high ground. Speaking of zero hesitation, he's straight onto Herbie in the backside of the fight. Instantly kills the Mirana, pops the BKB, and now he's out of there. Miposhka controlling up the rest of the heroes. Can they burst through Cherry Ghost? He's going to get the BKB exorcism off. He's looking to turn Rehab. He's on the sideline. He's looking for a good blink. Is there going to be an opportunity for it? Lifestealer pops out of Arik because he had the Axe. He was inside him that whole time. But no. What hubris here from Team SOSAL with no Lina.
Roche is up in the top pit as well
Still
if they're
looking
quick
for
enough to go to
key.
it.
They're going to look
They
for Cherry
are.
Ghost. The initiation comes through. Rehab's on top of him. And the spirit is just disappeared into the afterlife here. And now Roshan... Lifesteal is inside Rehab. He's jumped inside it. They're
He's
just
trying to
waiting
go
for him
for
to
it.
get out. And now he's bashed up. Nice stun from Slardar. They're able to turn it onto the Ursa. Big stun from Krav as well. Hits on
Big
3.
stun from Andy.
Ravage from
Come
the
on.
Lion. Maybe the decider here for this fight. As once again, Team SOSAL, they thought they were in it to win it. But they were in it to lose the gem and lose the Roshan. Are they throwing this game right now?
Are they throwing this game? Is that a rhetorical question, Andy? I think they are very much throwing this game.
What?
I don't know. They're
Are
saving
they
it for
going back
later,
for it
man. I don't know.
now? What's happening?
I think they are. I think the call was, guys, why are we not hitting Roche? And the Skull's going back to secure it. Yeah, I don't know. Just super confident plays coming out here from Team SOSAL with 3 heroes with Lina dead. Just like jumping back in and trying to burst these heroes. Just not respecting Grumpy Old Men at all.
Right, is Slardar going to die to the Roar? I think he's healed
There won't be a
too much now.
roar.
The Stomp or whatever it is. They're
The
just
stomp,
bashing
yeah,
Roche
he's
to
getting
death.
healed too much now.
Roche is so
Sad.
controlled. Holy. The Moonshot from the Slardar.
Moonshire, yeah, Hyperstone coming on. AC in about 1,000 gold for him. That would be a pretty big item.
They hit 2%.
Still not deciding to go BKB.
They hit 2% win prop on Grumpy Old Men, and now it's back all the way to 15%. What a throw.
Ooh, okay, down to 2. Just shows what Gabe knows, man. What the fuck does he know? He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, all this is just more data for him, right? He's just eating that up. Next time he'll get it right.
Did we consent to him taking this data, or
I'm not sure.
I don't remember signing anything.
We probably did.
That's how they get you. Snuck it into us. Oh, sorry. So, it's still Team SOSAL by far the favourites here with a 27k net worth lead, but maybe that last play shook their confidence a bit, you know? Maybe they're going to sit back a little bit, hesitate a bit more.
You might think that,
think
but
this
from
is what
how they continued to play and continued to go back in, I don't know. Maybe it's unshakable here for Team SOSAL.
We'll find out, I guess, yeah. This is the second time now where Grumpy Old Men have had the Aegis and then been super far behind. So they're doing well. I think these Aegises are keeping them in the game right now.
They keep giving it to Lifestealer. I don't know if this matters. I guess Death Prophet's not a great carrier for it either. They're going to find a silence onto the Ursa. He will pop the BKB. He's got a Lifestealer in him who does bash him. And he can't blink
Ulti popped
away.
as well now, BKB.
They get the Lotus out onto him. Nice fancy cosmetic effect there, but they found the jump onto the Death Prophet. They don't have the vision for it. Slardar jumps and stuns his teammate. That doesn't actually work. Arik now tanking up the rest of the damage, but on the back line, they're just trying to keep Miposhka alive. This Lifestealer is chasing down. He's looking for another 1v1. He's looking for the run back onto the Skull Ursa. He accidentally gets straight back out of the Ursa with the ult. I think that might have been a misclick there. He was spamming it. He
that
would
was
have
a
won that
misclick.
1v1. But instead he feeds.
Buyback from Undying coming out
Yeah,
now.
he's keeping very deep here. Cherry goes pops the BKB in return. And he's going to BKB
Very
TP
messy
out of
gameplay
there.
coming out. Super messy here. Yeah, unfortunate with the Lifestealer. There must have been a misclick. Would have killed the Ursa, I think, if he stayed in.
For sure. For sure. It's Div 3, baby. It's all up in the air. I've no idea what's
go.
going to happen next.
Alright, come on. Someone start buying rapiers, please.
Rehab's gonna smoke. It's immediately popped by Marauder with an inventory. Hey, I don't know if he noticed because he kept running forward. The arrow almost mistimed. And nothing happened.
I mean, minus 50 gold. Waste of a smoke.
Yep.
Going
That's
for
the difference.
Scatty here in the Lifestealer. The difference maker, yeah.
He's gonna be 50 gold off buyback later in the game. It's gonna be the the factor.
For the Lifestealer level 25, is it plus 1% fest healing damage? Has that ever gotten, or feast damage, healing damage? Get an extra 1% feels kind of bad, right?
It's an extra
Maybe?
level and a bit, right?
Yeah.
It's max health damage.
Heal from targets max health. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's,
If there was a game where to go, like I feel like it would be this game. I'm just not sure how it breaks down. Like the extra 1 second magic invulnerability is also super nice as well.
Do you do math, Key? Can you do math?
I do maths sometimes. Yeah, I can math.
Alright, how many hits is it for a lifestealer to... We'll pause this conversation as they found Rehab. They've infested inside of him. So they've got the bashes coming through onto the BKB. And they're continuing to fight. Kravsulgar forward, finds the Hex. He hexed
E-blade
first.
onto the
He found the
Ursa.
feedback. And Ursa finally dies to the Finger of Death secure. Big stun comes through from the Spirit Breaker though. They're looking to turn this. The Tombstone has dropped down. They will be focusing it before they focus Blemo. And it's looking good. It's looking good for the grumpy old men suddenly.
Is under attack.
They're coming together here, yeah. This Aegis really kind of helped them get back into the game a bit. With 2 fights there in a row, they're kind of coming out on top here. They're not clean sweep fights though. They're just kind of like, you know, going kind of well for them. They got the Ursa for free there, nothing else, but they'll take it.
All right, I need to do this maths for me now. 100 over 3.25.
100
Light work.
divided by 3.25.
Yeah, light work.
Oh man, I don't know. It's like fucking 30 or something.
I recall it.
Let me
Call it
see.
around 30.
Structures are fortified.
Yeah.
As Krav just gets obliterated with a Laguna Blade. What can you do? Alright, it's now 100 over 4.
25.
Okay, so if taking this right talent takes it from 30 hits to kill Centaur to 25, is that worth?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's
five less hits.
Yeah, over an extra 1 second vulnerability. Maybe. Maybe. But it's also the heal, you know, you're also healing a lot. Like, you're healing more too, you know. It's beneficial from both sides.
Yeah,
Kill the
yeah.
Centaur quicker. I mean, you don't want your heal sponge to die. Like, I feel like you hit him a couple of times, heal up, and then switch target, you know?
25 's still a lot of hits, to be honest. But that's
Yeah.
not factoring in the actual base damage that he does, so... It's probably a lot less than that.
Yeah.
It's probably like 20.
Arcane power.
About 20 hits, but I think the main factor here is the heal. It's sustain in fights when you're trying to man up as this lifestealer, I think.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Might be the argument for it. Like, I don't know.
Rage, yeah, it doesn't seem to be particularly helping him too much here, to be honest. It's good against the
No.
Luna spells, but like you said, the Ursa is bashing him through it, the Spirit Break is bashing him through it.
Exactly, yeah. And he, like, there's 2 stuns. The Lina Light Strike Array and the Centaur Hoof Stomp. If he rages to avoid them, he's fine. I don't know. This is the world we live in. He has the rage duration anyways. Seems to be working out for them so far. Coming up now in 50 minutes. Team SOSAL still holding on to a very significant gold lead, even though it feels like the grumpy old men are in the bit more of the driving seat right now with the last couple of plays.
Yes, only 69 left for Team SOSAL.
Good number, good number.
As the TP indicates to me, they might be looking for a big move under the guise of the Moonlight Shadow in the top lane.
I see the Ursa.
They spot him on a
Or do they?
ward. They pinged him out at
It's not
least.
their word.
There goes the ward. They spotted him on the wave. They're
wave
going to
now.
find him Kravsvagar stun first. Hex after onto a creep. Unfortunately, so Ursa's going to be able to walk away with the BKB. Lifestealer was inside him. They looked to think about turning, but without Centaur too close together, they're just going to let
They can
it
reset
lie.
here. Oh, they're smoking on the side of Team SOSAL with the BKB and ulti
They
down on the
do
Ursa.
not
I don't
care.
know what this.
They really just don't care. They're endless aggression. They know they're ahead. They just need to fight on their terms.
Compile men are splitting here. They're not going to be together if they get a fight started here on the side of Team SOSAL. Lifestealer hanging around here down mid, maybe a
Might be the
bit
only
too
one
long.
found. They're going to find him with the Ursa first. Alina stun to follow. What the
Great
heck was he
gank
doing?
there. He did not expect the 5-man smoke, I guess. It was a good play by Team SOSAL. Roche coming up now in 12 seconds. With Lifestealer dead for 90 seconds, that's surely going to go the way of Team SOSAL. I think if they can scout it out.
This feels like a reverse of the last situation. Core picked off. Easy free Roche.
It's so easy. Ursa did just TP bottom. It's going to be scouted out now by the Centaur.
These teams,
Gonna
yeah,
start tipping away at it.
he's going to run all the way back. He's got the Swift Blink at least, so he'll be trotting over.
How do you feel with this Skadi pickup on the Lifestealer?
Sure.
I don't know. It's fine, I think, but it maybe feels like there could be better items. What he needs to
I
get
agree.
done.
He doesn't need to kill Centaur more. He needs to be able to fight the Ursa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Skadi
Like,
doesn't really
maybe
help
go
with that so
Butterfly or
much.
something.
Yeah, honestly, I think Butterfly could be huge from this game. At least, the very least, force. Oh, he does have an MKB on the Ursa, but
Already has one.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe not then. That's a tough one, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's not a great Lifestealer matchup.
really isn't. It's tough. I think you just try and get a bunch of attack speed and play off your Ags a little bit. You could maybe play with a Blink even, we'll see. But
The Axe
they're
is
coming
looking
up here on the
pretty
high ground now.
effective.
Yeah, for sure. Ags is necessary in this game for him.
Maybe I'd want to see the full Abyssal, which he is building into.
Yeah, definitely a couple of times where that full Abyssal would have gotten a kill, or at least like prevented him from getting so deep when he uses Ags on someone.
Back to the high ground. Centaur eats an arrow, but Rehab doesn't care. He's straight on top of the Lifestealer. The Abyssal's dropping his Yule stuff to keep him controlled. They're still looking for the Lifestealer skull. Managed to get infest inside the enemies. He pops straight back out. He's looking for a kill. He's trying to hit anyone he can. Rehab, meanwhile, he's also hitting. He's going to get a double kill onto Lamb Slaughter, and they're looking for more.
She's popped.
The Exorcism Ghost Lady is dead, and Rehab, he's looking for another kill onto the Slaughter. Age is still in tow. They find the first life, and they are surrounding him.
Back on
Nothing
the
to
side
say.
there.
Has a stun to maybe play with, but Ursa with the BKB swapped in, he's going to get controlled up too much.
Very expensive hold on the side of Grumpy Old Men, but they do hold is the most important part here.
And now they're running
Buybacks
it
all
down.
available on the side of Team SOSAL.
I don't know what to tell you, Key. It's coin flip, imprint coin flip methodology for deciding these fights.
I think it was a clean fight by Team SOSAL. They're just like obviously the 4 buybacks. What can you do? Like honestly, like they're buybacking on 4 heroes. Maybe they could have more cleanly just gotten away, but I think it's still them in the driver's seat. 30k net worth lead.
Nothing to say. Aggressive blink out from him. Is he going to pay the price here? Drops a nice double stun to keep himself alive. But the Lifestealer's inside the Lina. Out comes the Lifestealer with the Abyssal Blade. The Centaur buyback ulti to keep the Lina alive. What a play from Arik.
Great
Can
play.
they turn this
Great
dive now
play by
into a
Arik.
punishment? Lina's
Come on, buy back another
out.
hero and save the Centaur. Come on, guys.
Nah, they're not needed.
they
The
don't need
Ethereal
him.
Blade's there to keep him, but it just amps the damage from Kravsvagar. Can he get into the base? He just
Oh my
about
god, he
survives.
survives! I was about to grief the Spirit Breaker for not buying back, even if you're support, like, just to save him.
He knew,
but
he knew.
He didn't even need
They
to.
had perfect calculation.
And now they're all back up in the time of Steve Sosa, but I think Grumpy
no
Old Men feel like
buybacks
they
on some
need
of
to
these
get something
heroes.
more here.
Cherry Ghost
There's no
pops the
buybacks at any of these
BKB
heroes.
as well.
Has fallen.
If they get caught on their
They
way
need to
out
get
here,
out.
Are under attack.
Okay. A good disengage here from Grumpy Old Man.
A good control there. It's getting a bit concerned. They were holding on down. They were holding mid for a long time there, but still managed to get out. I feel like Team SOSAL could have just dove at them there and caused a lot of issues. Now Ursa is 6 slotted, looking for his Ags next, I guess. Yeah.
It's not an insignificant Ags as well. You can see how he was getting
No.
controlled up through this, through these stuns. Assuming that's still what
Just
it does.
it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while until he gets it because he wants to save buyback as well, on top of getting not only the Ags but the Ags blessing. So he's gonna need a bunch more gold.
Yeah. Can you swap out the Battle Fury at this point?
Maybe, yeah, he could swap out for an Ags for sure, yeah. But I mean, it depends. This Battlefury has been doing work even in team fights. If they've caught a couple of these heroes side by side, can really pump out damage.
Death Prophet picks up an Aeon disc, and now they're making a big smoke move up into this top jungle, but all of these heroes are waiting. Bleemo the first to pop, abyssaled up by Skull, gets the Flesh Golem off, but not much more than that. As Auric pops the center roll, they say, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, they need to be super careful here on the side of the Grumpy Old Man. Very aggressive play here. But I think they need to be super aware of getting caught into a big, long, drawn-out fight where Team SOSAL can make advantage of their buybacks. They need to do this like quick get in, get out type fight where they're not getting dragged into this like massive fight, you know?
And the Waves are in a little bit of a rough position. I'd kind of like to see Miposhka look to do a bit more work here on the Spirit Breaker.
Actually, yeah, he should be constantly pushing out these waves, and you know, it's not that bad of a job because you also get all your farm as well. You get some nice farm on a support, get some nice items, nice shiny things.
He does have
Once he
buyback
builds
as
into it,
well,
he's gonna get a
so
silver. Gonna get a
can take a bit
silver
of
edge. For sure. Sure, he did get his Ags as well. Interesting.
Only the wary might find us.
yet to see it really too much in these team fights, but I'm sure it's doing work
Yeah,
in the
I mean,
background.
For sure, it's doing damage. I prefer an Octarine core, I think, over this Ags. Like, you get more charges out, you know?
Scan will
Dire's
hit,
top tower is under attack.
so they know they're swarming up here.
Dire's top tower is falling.
As they may look to mount a defense, but Grumpy Old Men, they playing it safe.
As they need to. No buybacks here. Like, they lose one fight, they lose... Probably they lose one core. Game is looking very tough for them, so... They're maybe feeling that a bit and trying to go all out here for a play. Sticking very close together, it's good to see. Both teams very close together. Ursa has a smoke in his inventory. I wonder would they be looking at using that. Don't know what that was. That's apparently the shaft of a dick's been drawn on the map. I don't know what that
Well,
that
it might
means,
signify the fight that's about to ensue on this illusion rune. Okay.
apparently not. As was the thing drawn on the map. That was an incomplete fight, you know. We have a very interesting game state here. We got 1 minute left until 60-minute items coming out. Both teams kind of just staying clumped as a ball. Super scared. I feel like Team SOSAL don't need to play this scared. Like, they have their buybacks on pretty much all of the cores, apart from the Centaur, right? So, I feel like maybe they're getting caught here a little bit and maybe not calling the bluff or, like, getting trapped, you know, in their own mindset here and not playing aggressive enough. I feel like they could be taking more of the map. They could be making a bit more risky plays here, but just with that buyback advantage, but they're not taking it.
It's gearing up to be a long series here. As we reach the 60-minute mark. I think that's probably what the teams are waiting for, right?
Yeah, for sure there.
It's maybe a bit of a risk here when you're ahead to wait for the 60-minute items, right?
I fear nothing that moves in the night.
It depends on the game state, I think, but yeah, it's an advantage you're going to give to your team. Like, it depends on the
They
heroes
find a
and
scan here onto Arik. The
they're
arrow
going to
will
connect on it.
reveal that they're coming, so Arik will pop the ult and then go back for some creeps and then feed because of it potentially as they're on top of him, slowly ticking him down. There's the 25 hits
follow-up
from the
coming in.
Lifestealer to do it.
Okay. Wow, okay. Let's see if Grumpy could farm a couple of these items and just push before Team SOSAL could get any of them. That would be a very big advantage.
Centaur a minute left on his buyback and he's nowhere near it in terms of gold either, so he's dead for 100.
That is no center for 100, yes. Let's see if they can pop maybe Exorcism and go high ground either.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Thinking about it.
Dire's bottom tower is
They've got a
under
banner as well to protect the catapults, and they found an Undying with the blink in from Lambs. Protected with the Lotus Orb. Not protecting the racks from the Exorcism. As Cherry goes
They
feeling
can
strong.
defend this.
Crafts to a guy,
Arce
blinks
being
forward, but he
slow.
gets hexed up. He's going to get Lagooned as well, but they don't quite have the damage to finish him off. As Lambs
That is
will
mad
be
that
looking
Alina
forward.
cannot
Lambs
kill
in
Lion.
the back line, he's found Alina. He's bashing him to death, but saved by Mimposhka's rehab. Trying to fight Kraftswagar, but he's getting controlled up. He's up into the Yules in the bottom half of the fight. They managed to find a slaughter. But rehab on the run here from Skull, who was looking to get the bash onto him. Kraftswagar so far up here. Looks like he's finally going to tick out. Potentially, but a Glimcake's going to save his life, and now we can turn with the stun again onto Spirit Breaker. So Spirit Breaker ends up going down. Krav finally dies.
Damage
to the
going
AoE
in.
damage of Rehab, who's doing so much damage here. Skull with the 1v1. He's just not winning this into the Lifestealer, into the Ursa. And the Ursa is cleaning up every hero. Nothing to say double kill.
Yeah, just Grumpy might get caught in this massive, long, drawn-out fight when there's no need for it. Absolutely no need for it, but great play by Team SOSAL there to get keep cycling back between the fountain and the fight. Like, that was a massively long fight, and they come out on top in the end.
Rehab, he's in the base, he's forcing buybacks. Hexed up by the Mirana, and with the Yule's arrow combo, that doesn't come out for some reason, and then misses the arrow.
Ursa's,
But Ursa is
he's
trying
300
his
gold off
best
his
to
buyback.
feed here. He dies to Kraftswagar.
He's 300 gold off his buyback. They need to get some bounties.
If Lina gets caught, oh, it was so close.
Oh.
Miposhka's going to be the one found instead on this Spirit Breaker. No way out. What a throw here. And straight into the Roche.
Wow,
I
still with a
edged the chat on the
34k.
replay from last fight there, but I think what we watched was a bit more important.
No, for sure. That was wild. Absolutely crazy game right here. 34k net worth lead on the side of Team SOSAL, yet two heroes dead now, and it's what swung completely towards the side of Grumpy Old Men here with the win probability. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a funky graph, but they're in the lead, 33k net worth down.
I mean, one thing I want to mention here as well is that Kraftswagar is bobbling.
Your shrine has fallen to the radiant.
Let's see if he successfully continues to bobble. Bobble his way to victory here. He's got Enchanter's Bobble. He's already buffed it once, I think.
Current bonus 10%,
he's gonna
so
use
it's not buffed yet. It's just base bubble.
Raise no hand in anger.
Current bonus 10%, okay. He'll get it soon, Yeah, let's draw this out for another 20-30 minutes, get this Lion massive
Yeah.
spell amp.
Dire's
Yeah.
structures are fortified.
He's even holding the refresher shard here, so they're looking to give him a double finger.
He does not have the mana for double finger though, I hope he does realize that currently.
Yeah, needs to do some sucking.
His team is griefing him a bit here, but... Wow, okay though, this is a very interesting game. We have a 30k net worth lead for the team that's behind.
Okay,
That's got to be a unique sentence there, right?
yeah, it's quite an absurd lead to be losing with. As Kraftsugger, he's just, now that he's got the axe, he's fingering for farm. He's passed off the
See,
refresher
well,
shard to the Death Prophet, so double Exo is possible.
yeah, it's good if the prophet doesn't die. Yeah. And this is getting harder and harder for this Ursa to kill these heroes. And we saw last fight, like Lena drop her whole combo on a lion, and the lion didn't die. That's
Yeah,
that's
somehow.
concerning.
And they didn't even, they've taken away
Dire's
the
top tower is under
finger
attack.
stacks give you 70 health talent or whatever it used to be. Krav would have like
Yeah.
5k HP at this point.
What's missing? Lena seems to be missing some kind of damage then. I'm not sure what's going on, but
I think it's because she's magic and there's a pipe and a glimmer just out for this
yeah,
guy. He's got the magic community on the suck as well.
for sure. Yeah, that's probably it. And he's sitting on what, a 50% magic resistance right now.
Pretty good.
All I
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
they're
good.
gonna look for the end here. They drop the Moonlight Shadow. They see Rehab. Crab's in, but he's just too slow, unfortunately. Now we're going to bounce him back into the Lena, so that's enough damage. The Laguna Strike takes out the Kraftsugger, but Skull's on the back. He's found the Lena. Nowhere to save the Lena. No Force Staffs or anything left. As Rehab chasing a Yule Scepter. It's Cherry Ghost up there. And the Ghost will finally tick out. And now Skull, once again, he's found himself in the middle of 4 heroes. Rehab doesn't even feel the need to help his team. They've got it covered. Centaur stun, Spirit Breaker stun, Bash. What else can you ask for?
Wow, okay, very confident there from Grumpy Old Man. Maybe all the couple of fights that they won went straight to their head. Yeah, complete overplay by them. And there we saw it, the Death Prophet with the refresher, but dies. Simply just dies to this Ursa, so not a well-placed refresher shard maybe for this fight. No buybacks on the side of Grumpy Old Man, is this just it?
It's the Ags from Rehab is what turned it. I think Krav did actually get the stun off, but Us is able to just press the Ags through it.
tower is under attack.
And picks up the
No,
rapier
he has
here.
a
They've just
yeah, he
called
has
it.
a rapier here. He had a
Just called it.
disgraced regalia
It's
as well, or
1-1.
he had a regalia and
Yeah,
did die with it. We didn't even notice
disgraced
that.
Regalia for
Oh, they
10
called
minutes. Yeah. That means we're going to a game 3, Key.
it. Let's go, I guess.
Let's go, I guess.
Going to be a late one.
Yeah,
Sure,
another
look, what can we do?
16-minute game. We're looking forward to it, so we'll get that underway as quick as we can. So join us back in about 5 minutes for that. Welcome back to a much anticipated Game 3 between Grumpy Old Men and Team SOSAL. It's not an elimination game, but these teams are playing like it is, fighting for their lives here. Key is joining me once again. Key, Undying
Team ban.
first pick, and is straight back to Spirit Breaker for Team SOSAL.
Yeah, so the Undying being stolen by Grumpy Old Men here. I guess they finally decided to ban out this Mirana on the side of Team SOSAL, so Grumpy Old Men were like, huh, we picked Mirana every game, what do we do now? We'll take your
10
Undying.
seconds remaining.
And Team SOSAL obviously just loving the Spirit Breaker. They'll
5
keep that in their
seconds
draft.
team ban.
Yeah, I completely forgot that no matter who wins this, they're still not eliminated. So, yeah, they'll just go down to the lower bracket.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
Lich still not making it through the Team SOSAL specialty.
Oh, is it?
10
Okay, I wouldn't have known that.
remaining.
They continue with the Necroban as well on Team SOSAL, so still
5
fearing that
seconds
from
remaining.
Skull. Looks like rest of the bands are largely similar. I think did they take out the axe most games on the side of Grumpy Old Men? Don't
Yeah,
remember
I've seen
seeing
a lot
that,
of
but
axe
maybe
bans,
they
yeah.
did. Okay, fair. He's quite strong right now.
Spectre as well. They keep banning Spectre, but they don't seem to be picking this like Drow or something that the Spectre's good against, which is odd to me.
Maybe it's just a rehab hero that they just don't want to even let him have or something. I don't know.
Yeah, same for this
Maybe
lone
they've done
druid.
their research. And sometimes people just don't like heroes. Like you're on a team with someone, they're like, I hate this hero. I never want to play against it, and you just ban it for that reason. You're just like, okay.
Yeah, that goes.
Spectre
that
is
goes
quite
a
strong
briefer.
right now.
10
It is.
seconds remaining.
The Lone Druid too. I
5
don't know who plays it on
seconds
Team SOSAL, but it seems like a wild ban.
Dire team pick.
OD coming out here now. That's a bit of a different ban coming out from Team SOSAL. I wonder if they have some ideas. Why would you ban an OD? You worried about a Legion pick or something? Or you want to pick Legion?
This is a popular hero in Div 3, I think, just regardless. So
10
Yeah, fair.
seconds remaining.
So yeah,
5
let's see if Team
seconds
SOSAL can not random a hero again. I think it seemed to work out for them last
Radiant
series.
team pick.
So. Witch Doctor.
surging popularity. The Witch
Solid
Doctor.
support. It's what, sorry?
It's got surging popularity.
Can be quite a fun hero because you
10
can just
seconds
delete
remaining.
enemy teams sometimes. Can be quite fun.
Radiant team pick.
And you get gold, there's a benefit to feeding as well, you know? You can lose all that money and just get it back.
Crab Venge.
Classic. They did ban his lion, yeah. So obviously
10 seconds
moving to the
remaining.
Venge then. I mean, I don't think they would do it, but Vengeful Spirit
5 seconds
carry
remaining.
is kind of a thing right now.
Yeah. Middling success. At least in
Yeah, I mean,
Kobold and Irish League.
we saw it a bit there at the most recent pro tournament.
Dire team pick.
It's just nice, you know, you have 2 lives. Viper coming out here on the side of Grumpy Old Man. That's a very easy to execute hero, so that's probably going to win whatever lane it's in. It's going to be mid, I guess.
10
Look, we've
seconds
seen some
remaining.
some unit target spells missed in the
5
previous
seconds
series. I
remaining.
wouldn't put it past them.
Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. What do you want to do if you're Team SOSAL here? You probably want to get your mid laner
Dire
picked.
team pick.
Something that can lane into this Viper. Going on a Wraith King here. Wonder what the thought process is behind that. Maybe he's like, hey, you can Viper strike me once, but not twice.
Yeah, I don't think it's good for any other reason than that.
10 seconds remaining.
Hey, I mean, we're in a different world here, Auntie, okay? Like,
Yeah.
it's,
5 seconds remaining.
it can be good, you know, you push lanes, you farm quite fast on the hero. With your skeletons, if you can manage them right. And then coming over
He
to
doesn't
Lina
hit 2.
again,
He's
mid.
easily kiteable. is I don't know. She seems very bad. The Lena seems good. I like the Lena pick.
I think you're hating a lot, Auntie, on this hero. I don't think it's very fair.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team
I feel
won.
like if Bambi was here, he'd have some words to say to defend Wraith King, but he's not, so
That's true.
I guess that's just what it is. Juggernaut coming out here for grumpy old men. I mean, also kind of feels bad into a Wraith King. Like, they've said 2 ultis on their cores that just like burst a hero or burst a bunch of heroes, and
Radiant team ban.
it's kind of nice to have 2 lives when that's the case, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Team
so all the
SOSAL really
cores
predicting
being here.
the picks from grumpy old men. They're making the Wraith King actually look good.
10 seconds.
Exactly, yeah. They're just too big brain for us, man. We just don't understand.
5
So
seconds
looking
remaining.
for an offlaner. Well, the Viper, let's not rule out that the Viper could be offlane actually and just completely destroy this Wraith King's lane.
Yeah. I think they
But
should.
most likely a mid. They probably should, but I don't think they will. So they're probably looking for a Lamb's hero here in the offlane. Oh,
Dire team ban.
come to think of it, if Undying is 4, you would have ranged melee
Yeah, I feel
offlane
like
with the
there's
Viper.
gotta be offlane Viper. If they don't do it, they're just on another level, clearly.
They have to, that's fair. But I have a feeling they won't, but we'll see. Okay, so then if they're doing offlane Viper, they need a mid against the Selena. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know their hero pools now. All their heroes are banned.
I mean,
Left
Pangolier, I
Medusa in,
think,
but they
would
picked
be
the
5
my
Jug.
seconds remaining.
choice, I think.
Into Alina.
Yeah. It's kind of
What
basic
happens there? You
choice,
just kind
but
of both farm.
yeah.
Fair.
But then I think it's like better in
Then,
the team fights later, like with Diffusal
yeah,
against Wraith King.
there is an absolute soar of chaos in team fights. I love it too. I must learn this hero better. Actually, I kind of want to be a Pango player. Seems pretty fun.
Yeah,
And Team
fun hero.
Sosa will be looking for offlane. Okay, so they have the last pick here. They're saving it for offlane, which feels a bit
It could be
unusual.
offlane Wraith King.
I mean, true, actually. Yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, this is a thing done sometimes that's a grief, like 95% of the time, Wraith King offlane, but could be for sure.
If we just send him in to tank the Viper Strike Omni Slash, maybe it's good.
I mean, that doesn't sound too bad, honestly. Yeah,
Dire team pick.
just get a blink and just blink in. Zeus made the Zeus there coming out there as the last pick, so it will be Viper offlane.
You may now
And it
Okay.
is an offlane Wraith King.
Okay.
So there we go. Anti-mage
I like
is
this. I like this.
okay. Yeah, you can send back all the spells here.
He's laning into a Viper, so he's going to have a horrible game, but I like it.
If you can get past the lane and farm a bit, maybe. And Cherry going safe lane here, and Skull going mid with the Zeus. Okay, wow. This is quite an interesting draft. They're lacking a bit of lockdown, I think, on the side of grumpy old men. And with a little bit of hard time locking down this AM, no? And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got no way to lock him down at all. I expect we'll see, what, Atos on the Viper, maybe? It's going to be the best you can
Yeah.
do.
That's rough until you start getting bashes on the Juggernaut. And they can always rely on Rehab's ability to just blink in and feed as well.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure.
does tend to do that a
I'm
little
sure
bit.
that'll happen.
And the laning stage is going to be really, really hard. Do you try and avoid the Viper lane? You send AM mid?
No, I think maybe. Well, see, one thing is like if you have a Witch Doctor and you have Cask. Maybe you start 3 heroes bottom. You get this Viper low on mana from the AM hits. If he has no mana, what's he gonna do? Try and keep him low on
True.
mana. I think they
True.
could maybe do it.
prepare for battle.
Well, we'll see.
See if we get an explosive start to the game here. I've had a couple of near misses in the last couple of games. smoke activated here inside the grumpy old men. They got some ideas. They got the experience. They know. They've seen it all before. Coming up around the top side of the map here. No lines drawn. They just seem to be just so in sync with what they're doing without clarifying it on the map. There's the line drawn from the Zeus. They're going to go all the way around through the vision of the tier 2 tower and into the vision on into the high ground ward spot there. I know. Again, Team SOSAL just huddling around this tier 1 mid. They found a strat and they're sticking to it. I appreciate that actually. They're like, guys, every game we do this, nothing bad happens.
Yeah. Are the grumpy old men wise to this strat? Are they just gonna wait for them to come to this rune?
I
There's
don't
a
know.
chance we
You see,
have just levels blink and blinks up here for no reason. It's not out of the question.
it's a non-zero probability, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they do give away their bounties for this. Are they going to get 3 even on the side of Grumpy Old Men? I think they will get 3.
Yeah, seems like it.
It's an interesting thing. Like they give up this 3 for 1 at the start of the game for safety. I mean, depending on your lineup, it could be okay. Yeah, it's not a huge amount of gold, and I could see this actually being a thing. Again, the meta being set here down in the trenches here of Div 3 Irish Dota.
They are starting the lanes as usual.
There is some funny sentry ward business here where on the bottom lane the sentry wards are seeing each other but just haven't been spotted yet.
Yep.
So we'll see.
They blend in with the ground.
Maybe. Hand blink used. Yeah, that's the issue now. The Viper's just gonna keep hitting him. He's gonna have a really tough time getting to these creeps.
Viper Undying? You gotta send the AM bot. I really don't think there's any other way to play this.
No, this lane is horrendous now. Yeah,
I
they
mean,
needed
even
to do
bot
something
lane is
special.
Going terribly already.
Well, Team SOSAL have proved that they can lose lanes and still win the game, I think. So
Yeah.
it should be fine, you know. You hang on in there for dear life, wait for the old men to throw, as they inevitably will, and then come back.
Good strat, good strat.
This lane position is tough as well, though. The Switch Doctor really needs to get this camp online here. He does finally get it at the 2-minute mark. Let's see, what can he even do now? He probably needs to do a pull through. I would imagine they have 2 ranged creeps pushing in. Very tough lane position here. AM is simply sitting in the cook tree watching his wave die. Can't really do too much.
Yeah, should probably hit the Undying a couple times there, though, at least.
Yeah, at least take his mana. You are an anti-mage. Charge coming into the bottom lane. Not much happening. Cancelled even.
What can happen? Look at these poor melee heroes.
I mean, I think Spirit Breaker could feed. Could happen.
Okay,
And
yeah,
the
that
block.
can happen. I'll give
The
you that
block coming out here on the camp.
Cherry Ghost picks up
Lotus
early
is coming up
boots as well.
now. Can be any fighting for the Lotus even. Oh, spin coming out on Jug onto the Wraith
Spin's
King.
a
He's
little
looking like he's in a bit of
early.
trouble here.
But Arik will turn around and feed. First blood for the Cherry Ghost Jug.
Yeah, it's a nice pickup for him. First blood at 3 minutes is quite late for Div 3 Dota.
For sure. I mean, the game's quite late.
That is true. We're already 25 to 12 here. Yeah, it's crazy. So on the mid here, the Lina, the Nothing to Say has had a warm-up game on this Lina, so might be quite good at the landing phase here.
Yeah, and looking pretty decent at the hero as well. Went for the magic build. Possibly, I'd like to see them go for the physical build this game, if that's an option.
We shall see. The Zeus getting absolutely zoned out of the lane, getting charged now mid. Does not
Yeah,
have
with
a
the way he's
ward.
pushing in, this might be good.
This is good or
Fall
bad,
the
depending on
wave
how you
here.
look at it.
Not
And
even
the double
required.
bash.
Got a light?
Lucky,
We'll
yeah.
push your Spirit
Nice
Breaker
pick
doing
up
it
there.
again.
Why they've put him on this hero 3 games in a row.
Yeah, surprisingly goes unbanned, but
That's a difficult hero with the man. Like,
Is under attack.
I think he's tactfully stayed not that great in games. He hasn't been absolutely a shining star in the game, so they keep giving it to him, you know. But he does have his impact on the hero, and he knows how to play it, so...
gosh, this top lane's looking difficult.
Still getting some CS on the AM, but yeah, it's super difficult. Don't know what you do here.
I know Arteezy's going Mask of Madness and then going jungle.
Yeah, like he needs something that he just wants to go jungle straight away with. Something that allows him to jungle, to be honest. Yeah, Mask of Madness could be the play. See the Zeus, he's about to get his ulti soon. It'll be one more wave, I think.
No tomb on this Undying is interesting. 2-1-0.
Valuing this damage from the decay, I guess. 6-minute runes coming up. Both mid laners have their ultis. Neither of them have mana for it. I mean, interesting to see who gets this 6-minute rune now.
Viper dying to creeps here. He's gonna get cast.
He's just
and then
baiting them, it's fine.
maledicted, and then Blood Grenaded and Bleemo's gonna feed. Okay, some poor button pressing. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Lena coming up with an invis rune to this top lane though, looking to get a pickup on this
Yeah, maybe
Viper.
this
He's
was a
low
bait.
mana. Low mana on the Lena
Rehab.
though. He's enough for ulti. 16 stick. He should be
Rehab
fine.
says, "Come look at me."
Yeah. This Viper's in a lot of trouble right now.
Says, execute. Execute the plan. He's dead. Another stun to fall in a couple seconds from Bleemo because Lena doesn't have it leveled.
I feel like I don't know what happened there on the side of the grumpy old men, but this Zeus should have 100% known that this Lena got a rune and was going top. Like,
Zeus didn't have the mana to ult. Was Anti-Mage under threat of dying there as well?
I don't think so.
He's
Oh,
gonna-
now he's doing it.
Oh, what was this for? Bot lane? Okay.
You know, they're old men. Maybe the reaction time isn't there. Maybe the
That is the
ult was
reaction
called
time. It's like
2
like
minutes ago
25
and 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's entirely possible. Let's take a look at the net worth. Juggernaut firmly on top, but Lena's keeping up. And Kia
Yeah.
can confirm that this second ice poll that I had for dinner was not it.
Was not it, no. You're still feeling left unsatisfied.
Yeah, I've got some water biscuits on my desk.
Bro, you need to eat a good square meal, you know, get some meat and vegetables into you.
Look, well, when there's someone else to do the observing for the greatest division in Dota, then I'll get some meals.
Yeah, look guys, look,
Radiant's middle
we need more people to do obsing, guys. Look at this, Auntie hasn't even had a meal. Alright, let's see. Still quite a quiet game coming here. 1k lead on the side of Grumpy Old Men. It's mainly because this Juggernaut's having a great lane on the Viper. AM being very sad boy here in the top lane.
Cast combo. Just for
Still
fun out
not
on the top
dying on the
lane.
AM though. Still not dying. It's the 1-0.
And there's another
Flawless, a
Lena
clean
coming,
sheet.
rotation coming up here.
Okay, it's surely been called out. It's been spotted by the ward this time for sure, right? Like they know.
Yeah, and Herbie says, "Oh hello, please kill me, please."
No, he's just
Onto
baiting.
the
He's got
tower,
that
he's
tactical.
baiting
He's
with
the
the
tombstone
tombstone.
coming out now. He is completely dead if he shows here.
Okay.
But he will
This
trade his life for
is-
there. Will he? Is he completely
I
dead?
can't believe
Yeah, he
it.
is completely dead. I can't believe it's non-butter. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't want to dwell on that play, to be honest. Let's move on. Krasnodar's in the top lane.
2k, 3k net worth lead goal in the grumpy old man here. Crossfire is here. He's trying to loop around, or is he trying to go back to the gate? He's going
He's
back to the
given up,
gate.
he's gone. Back to bot.
They do have the gate observed on the
Yeah,
side of
they do see
SOSAL,
him
which is
coming
a good
through.
play.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It feels like Blimo wants to get aggressive here. He's got one urn charge. He's gonna cask before the Maledict and then die.
Ooh, it's a lot of damage from Soul Rip. Level 2.
Yeah, level 2 Soul Rips are interesting. Charge on the mid lane though.
It
Is it
should be a
going to
kill
be
if he has
cancelled by the
ulti.
lightning bolt? He's not going to try for it. He pops the ulti. Cherry goes TP's in, looking
Viper
for
TP.
a spin on a creep. And they will get the Spirit Breaker and a haste root.
Not too bad
They
considered.
can use
They
that
bring
haste to go back to
3
base.
cores here. They did bring 3 cores here. Yeah, honestly, just walk back to base with the haste. What else are you doing with that?
He's got enough mana regen, he's fine.
Okay. If we say so. Yeah, 3 cores brought there for a kill on position 4, but still, like, they get the rune for the Zeus as well. It doesn't feel all that bad.
None to burn.
I feel like I've been in this situation a couple of times, where the lane's like this. And I will always, I feel like, I don't know if I'm crazy, but I always tell my carry to go Moscow Bandits, go jungle. And they never do it. I don't know if they just don't trust me or not. But I feel like it's got to be better than whatever this is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know with the current state of the game if that's the best. It depends on what hero you are. Like with an AM, it's an expensive item asking madness nowadays. Like you're farming that for a long time, to be honest. You'd probably only get it like how much is it?
Yeah,
Ask
but you
madness.
don't need Ring of
1900.
Health, you don't need Bracer. He'd have
Yeah,
it by
true.
now.
You'd have it just about by now, or like maybe yeah. Tough. It's a tough call. He's trying to hang on in there. He's getting threads first. I'd nearly just go
He's
brown
going
boots and
Radiance as well in the bot lane. That guy does not care about his team at all.
oh,
This lane
Wraith
against
King. Oh my god.
Viper
Okay.
Struck. There's a Laguna out onto the Maledict, so maybe they'll get a Viper kill. The charge is coming in to try and secure that, but it's from all the way the other side of the map, so it's going to take him 10 years to get here. Anti-Mage tries for a blow up.
He's gonna reflect the Omni Slash.
Blimo takes the last hit. He could try and reflect the Onslash. He reflects the Venge stun instead, but the
Makes him
Onslash
blink away from
blinks
it.
away from it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we talked about the lack of lockdown for rehab here.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
If he TP'd to another lane now and killed some creeps, that'd be brilliant.
Dire's structures are
But he's
fortified.
gonna
Yep.
stay
Radiant structures
for
are
some
fortified.
reson. They're looking to turn
No,
this.
they're
They're
gonna
bringing
fight here.
Wraith King, who's got no items. Charge out. They're going on
Spin.
different targets, but the bash hits both nonetheless.
Who's the ulti
And
here
an
on Viper?
explosion from Rehab takes out the Undying. They're continuing to look
Okay, the
for
aim will
but
die.
Anti-Mage, he's not escaping from the Viper strike. And Mepostia, he's not escaping from the Viper. And the Wraith King, he's not escaping
Yeah,
from the
this
Viper.
was
And there's no heroes left.
a bit of a mistake, I think. A misplay, would you believe it or not, here coming out from Team SOSAL. Completely underestimating how useless the Wraith King was TPing top here with no items.
Is under attack.
I'm just not
Not
sure
even a
they're looking at the
stick.
game.
Not even a magic stick to have mana for his ulti. That's unfortunate. Either way, they're giving a massive advantage here to the grumpy old men. Let's see if they can throw it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, then we've seen big throws this series already. It's doable.
Game of throws, that's what it's about. Who's going to be the last person to throw?
And we were informed that Team SOSAL, they do have school tomorrow, so it's well past their bedtimes.
I'm sure grumpy old men all have work tomorrow, you know, and
Yeah, they
maybe they
get
have to
up at
drop their
6
kids
a.m.
off somewhere. And
They're gonna drop Team SOSAL off, I think, for school.
okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Nothing to say, drops a ward, he finds an Undying with it, who drops his own ward and a tombstone, so that's extra gold for Nothing to Say. Little cheeky inflation there, 125.
Bottom tower is under attack.
That is true. That was just some free gold. Maybe he's hoping someone could follow up, but no one was nearby. 14-minute as well, picked up sneakily by the Wraith King there. It feels like the old men moved into this part of the map to take that 14-minute Wisdom Shrine, but then just didn't, I guess. Being spotted out by an obs here is the lightning bolt does not provide enough vision.
Dire's bottom tower
Or
is
does
under
it?
attack.
That one should. There we go.
Radiant's middle tower is
They
under
actually
attack.
nerfed that, I think, a few patches ago. Or it might have been the last major patch. The
Bolts?
AoE on the true side of Zeus's bolt. He was too strong.
True radius
Too good of a
600,
support.
Still quite big.
Yeah, I think it was bigger. I can't remember how much, but I remember that nerf because I'm a fan. I'm a Zeus plus 4 enjoyer, you know. See if this AM can come back into the game.
Some stacks. Anti-mage like, why the hell is my Lina hitting these stacks? Are you kidding me?
Well, no, I think he's helping her out. That Lina actually donated a lot of damage to those creeps. Let the AM finish off a good few of them.
Still quite far from the
He's-
Battle Fury.
He is not in a position to be farming jungle creeps. He's super slow at it.
No, none of the waves are safe enough. I mean, the bot wave now that's pushing in, but hungry
No,
Lina
yeah.
with the boots of travel.
Smoked up here on the top. Or did they? No, they didn't. My bad. Yeah, they're playing 3 heroes here up on the top, and they're trying to shut down the map from this AM. Trying to make sure he's nowhere in this area, that he can't even come and touch this wave. It's kind of working out.
Dire's top
He's
tower
been
is
relegated
under
to the
attack.
jungle here. Coming up and hitting it under tower. Now let's see what if they want to try and do anything.
He's got to
Let's
get the
mess up
CS
some
on
of
the
his
tower.
CS.
He's not getting all of them.
Oh,
And now
then
Lina's
swap
here
on
to
the
take
Witch
the
Doctor
range
here.
creep. Yeah, I mean,
Witch Doctor goes
Witch
down there.
Doctor's
Blimo
doing
coming up
whatever.
from the wrong side. They do have
Lina's
Tombstone still dropped here, and Lena's tempted
Well,
to come
these
up
guys
here.
also trying to feed. They've got a charge out onto the backline. They're trying to fight this. What an insane thing to do. I can't
is
believe
3v4
it's
though.
almost worked, but Kravsukar had full mana. when
Viper's
he
very
was
alone.
by Anti-Mage.
Wraith King goes down once.
They're
This Viper's
getting
gonna run out of
the Viper
mana.
though here. With the second life for Wraith King, maybe they didn't realize he respawned. That's the classic Bambi. And somehow
Dire are
okay.
scanning.
they won. I actually have
Dire's
no idea
bottom
how.
tower is
What
under attack.
what happened?
It was 3 outnumber. Simple outnumber. 3v5. Well, actually, 3v4. Sorry, and it was maybe even 3v5 with 2 lives in the Wraith King. You know, there's too many heroes for the old men. They needed their Juggernaut or their Zeus to be nearby, I think.
And just like that, they're back in the game. The Battle Fury's finished
There
up,
we go.
17 minutes. Actually, considering how terrible the lane was.
No, he does not have a finish. He's got one more component, 500
Oh,
gold away from a
no.
Void
Yeah,
Stone.
he's bought the recipe, which I usually expect to be the last component.
Yeah, he's gonna send his courier maybe to the... No, he's not. Okay, never mind.
They've got Undying stuck in a
He wants to finish it
flail
off, I think.
animation. That's very cool.
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool.
I'm surprised this
I
is
love this
still a
bug.
bug. Like, surely this is
Why would you fix this bug though?
the true. It's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take that as tribute.
Dire are scanning.
That's very sad. When you place down a ward and it's immediately dewarded. Unlock. Trying to see who the initiative is on here. I think it's like it's got to be the grumpy old men here. They have to make a play somewhere. Like they have to shut down this map a bit more. They've been kicked back onto their own side. They're making a smoke play now with 2 supports and kind of a couple of cores lagging a bit lazily behind. Get a stun here onto the Wraith King.
The ult's on cooldown, but he's got a Radiance, which won't save him, but maybe he can turn onto the Undying. Big hits coming out from him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're
Do you
ganged
know-
up in the bot lane.
Dire's
Jerry
bottom tower
Ghost.
is under attack.
He's got a full axe finished up. 10k net worth at 19 minutes. His team SOSAL love walking up high grounds, and this time they've got the vision for it.
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah,
is
that
under
should have
attack.
given away that they have a ward there in that triangle. Not sure if it did though. Right thing TPing
Wraithing
in looks like a big fight. He
He's
cancels.
thinking about the YOLO TP. They get a nice
Bit
death
of-
ward that's immediately cancelled by himself.
Bit of miscommunication there from Team SOSAL. Looks like the Wraith can cancel his ulti. Not intentionally, not sure, but they will get the tower here.
Dire's bottom
They're
tower
looking.
is
Zeus is half mana. If Rehab can find him and assassinate him in the back, which he will look to do. But there's a
Linking
Viper
from
here
AM on
as
the
well.
Zeus.
Has made the space though for his team to clean up one. Spirit Breaker controlling up the Viper while Cherry Ghost is dropping low. Nice mana void there from Rehab. Cleans up the Jug as well as the Zeus. And now it's just the Viper that needs dealing with. Laguna Blade still on cooldown for 5 seconds, but Bleemo's back. He misses the Maledict, a critical blunder.
Unlucky there, but good fight coming from the side of Team SOSAL. I thought it would maybe looking a little bit worse for them, but they managed to come out okay on top of that. AM particularly getting a decent amount out of that fight. Definitely gonna be well needed. Because I think if they can just delay this game, get some farm, get this Battlefield is up now in the AM, I think he will continue to accelerate and eventually overtake this Jug most likely.
And Rehab just blinking crazy style onto the wave. And this
What's
game-
your opinion on Kanda versus this AM? Is that a thing?
Kanda. I don't even know what Kanda does.
So it applies break, right? It's a magic item for casters that applies break. So I'm thinking like the Zeus, because sometimes you go phylactery. I'm like, could you go phylactery into Kanda, just break this AM's magic resistance?
Break
And
his
fuck him
mana
up.
burn when he jumps on you so that you don't have to BKB. That sounds pretty interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He will be building a Manta though, is the only downside to
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
It's-
That is true, but
short-lived
you know, maybe he'll
solution.
use his Manta to push a wave or something. You know.
yeah.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I cannot believe he's walking towards this fight. Please go and kill a wave on the side of the map. Look where the heroes are. But he wants to fight. They just have more fun going for a fight, and they're going to go for a fight. But there's an
Good
Omni
Omnislash
Slash
getting out there.
The Laguna off into the Viper. Instantly healed
Dire's
back up.
middle tower is under attack.
I can't
Lucky.
help myself. I'm looking at the waves. Look at these. There's so much fun. You see all the heroes.
Dire's middle tower has
AM is not interested. He's like, I can hit jungle creeps. They're
He can hit
safer.
The shitty camp. This is L Bozo carry gameplay.
AM, if you are watching this in the future, Rehab, just creep waves are worth a lot more gold. Okay.
You gotta
And
make the
do
map
more
pressure.
for the map.
You kill the waves, you
Mhm.
shove them into the tower, you force the enemies to TP back, and then your team, they can take the numbers advantage, which you know you can win because you've done it. Your team's done it in this game before.
Yeah, that's enough. That's all you're getting. If you want any more advice, you will
Yeah, you
need to pay
gotta-
for it.
Yeah, it's the big bucks coming out.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, I can do free obsing, free coaching, but anything on top of that, it's gotta be
Can cost you.
it's gotta be a percentage of the Dota 2 Ireland company.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, stocks
This ephemeral company,
or
empire, building an empire here. So we're
actually
okay.
I'd
Age is going the
just
way of.
gamble all of the money from Dota 2 Ireland back into the machine, put it on Taylor's lovely new venture.
That's why you should never be in charge of money. And anyways, they got the ages here now. So the initiative very much with grumpy old men here. Let's see how they're going to throw this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
series been going so long I had to change my headset battery, but I'm back.
Oh wow,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
unexpected. Look, we're
No
here for
worries.
another 50 minutes anyways, so
Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm
nice
locked in.
70-minute game here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Cherry Ghost finds Arik
Ricky
wandering around outside the
jumped in.
base like a lost dog.
Radiant's courier
Everything goes down
He
once.
summons a lot of skeletons that die in the acid,
He
and now
swapped back
crowds found a
in.
swap.
Dire's top tower is under
Arik does not want to keep playing this game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, he has his radiance, you know.
Dire's top
It's
tower
unfortunate. I think with a couple of different items here, like maybe blink.
is under attack.
Look at this, nothing
know
to
anything else, to be honest.
Melina is doing. I mean, got a tower. Look at this split push. AM also in the top lane. It's
Yeah.
maybe a bit too late though, guys. You needed to do this
Dire's top
earlier.
barracks has fallen.
Yeah, setting the initiative now maybe a little bit too little too late, but they're going to lose a full lane of Rax here from this Aegis.
Has fallen.
Maybe not any much else, to be honest
I
with you.
think
They
it's
can
gonna be
clear
3
these
lanes of
creeps.
Rax here.
But they need
What
to
do you
clear
do?
these creeps that are just sitting in the base. You clear the creeps that are making your backdoor active, and then you're fine.
Dire's middle tower is under
Spirit
attack.
Breaker is getting the idea now, I think,
Radiant's
to do it.
bottom
A
tower
bit
is under
slow.
attack.
They're slowly killing the creeps.
Yeah,
There we
they got
go.
it, they got it.
Okay, now you should have backdoor in a second, but now it feels a little bit too late. Maybe they need to come back and defend.
Middle barracks are under attack. Radiant structures
Where's the back
are
door?
fortified. Dire's middle barracks
It should be in. It takes a while to come up nowadays.
Okay,
There it
we
is.
go. They don't care.
Radiant's
They're
bottom
hitting it.
tower is under attack.
Bait there by the
Radiant's
AM
bottom tower
illusion.
has fallen.
Okay, Lena took another tower there. And finally the TP back from Jug. I wonder if they can get a numbers advantage here now if this Zeus hangs around.
Yeah, they need the jug to. The jug does show, and the Zeus is also. Okay, cancelled his TP
That's
on
the TP on the Zeus.
I think AM man avoided him to cancel it.
Ah, okay.
Maybe shouldn't have?
Why not? I don't know.
Eh,
What's it
I
gonna do?
don't
Man
know.
avoided creep?
Ah, you want him
What's
to
the
leave.
cooldown on
there,
it?
You want him to leave. Now
Ah,
it looks like they're
maybe
gearing
true,
up
yeah.
for Tormentor? Or are they just gonna farm up the
Tormentor will be top.
Yeah, I don't
Tormentor
know.
will be top. They could do it. They
They're
might
just
try and
gonna
find
run
this
up the
Wraith
high
King again
ground.
here. Run up the high ground. I think they might be thinking about this 28-minute wisdom as well and just try and play in this area of the map for it. They are a minute early, but
Arik, AFK
Oh,
once
Red
again.
King's just standing
literally
there.
Tapped out, does not care at all.
a bit
He's
unlucky.
probably brushing his teeth while playing the game, getting ready for bed.
This is a typical offling Wraith King behavior here in my pubs.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Nothing to say, he's still second net worth hero in the game. But the axe completed, he's trying his best, but they gets found by Krasnogar, swapped in, the charge comes through, they're putting a lot of effort onto this Vipers there, which shot throw is pummeling through onto Krasnogar. Arik manages to take out the Aegis here, but not much more than that.
They're pumping so much into this Viper who had ages. I would have liked to see them do damage to literally anyone else.
Anti-Mage rooted up, we thought about the Atos this game, he's just jumped into the backline, he reflects the Omni Slash, so they trade a little bit of dances there.
Just sitting very low mana. This mana void is up.
There's just
could
nothing
do a
to
lot
be
of
done. I mean,
damage.
the Zeus is looking juicy. He's going to go for it. Big damage out. He kills off the Viper. He might be able to kill off the Zeus and maybe Cherry Ghost as well. Was this the opportunity they needed?
It's too little too late. They got Megas.
There's one
Oh no,
rack
they didn't. They have
standing.
one Rax. Oh, they still have one Rax. Oh
He's
my
going to
god,
ping out the
okay.
damage as well. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, this was the throw. Like, they just needed maybe the Zeus with no mana to sit back a little bit and not kill the whole team. But yeah, okay, they managed to make a play there on Team SOSAL. Very late, it feels like, but they're still in it.
With the racks left standing, it's not too over.
No,
And this
not
lead
at
is
all.
still pretty big.
The biggest problem is Rex King's having a very tough game right now. He's going to go for a blink next, even. Yeah, But as we said, maybe he just needs to be a bit of cannon fodder, you know, soak up a Viper Strike, soak up an Omni Slash. Maybe that's enough. I wouldn't hate to see him go something like a Lotus Orb on this Wraith King right now. Get like some utility.
He's going for the blink.
I know he's going for a blink. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to say, I
he's-
think it is quite a good Lotus
He's
Orb
following
game.
the Tortellini
So-so.
guides. He's not going to stray from it. Blimo
It's
still
actually
hasn't
Blink
consumed the
Basher or
breeze
something.
grease. He's looking for the full ags here on Blimo as we're missing Cherry
Super
Ghost.
greedy.
Get absolutely juked the hell out by a Manta style.
And the tape coming out as well. And the Viper Strike was dodged by Glimmer. That was actually sick. Okay, they're coming up for this last Rax. They need to act right now. This is going to go down super fast. They need to be here. They need to be ready. But
Swap
where are
on the
they?
Lena. It's looking Jover. No buyback on Lena either. Miposhka charges through, but it's only onto the Viper. So tanky. There's just not a lot happening here. Rehab looking for an angle into the fight. But there just isn't one. There's nothing left, but Witch Doctor channels a nice ult onto Lamb, so gets a solo kill on the Viper. Rehab.
Is it enough though? Still so
Gonna look
tough
to the
for
jump
this
on him.
AM.
They might not have a lot of lockdown for him, but they got so much damage.
Dire's
Yeah, this
structures
Venjora
are
and
fortified.
Jug pumping out the damage.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's a tough watch here. Rehab playing with him a little bit. Miposhka
Oh,
not
the
playing with
cancel
him.
on the charge.
Middle tower has fallen.
Okay, they got the Tricore up now. Wraith King ulti is still 90-second cooldown. Let's see what they can do.
Rehab's trying to bait so many spells out. And they
Huge
bait
damage on the
enough to get the
Jug.
kill
Trickles
onto the
down.
Jug. The Lena flying over the Ancient here. Finds the kill. As Rehab now back in onto the Zeus. It's a big mana void once again.
Nice.
And
They're
I mean, this
holding.
would be an impressive comeback if they made it. Rehab with a nice reflect as well.
Want to see them smoke and hunt down this Viper, although they're going to have serious lane issues. They genuinely need to start itemizing for these creeps, to be honest.
Yeah, Wraith King Mjolnir.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. At the very least, he needs to be able to clear these waves and clear them fast. I mean, he has his skeletons, but it doesn't feel like enough. Very slow wave clear. But of course, he has the blink on the courier. Let's see what the next item will be. Any guesses? I'm gonna guess like a basher.
Tortellini probably says BKB.
True. I'm gonna say basher or maybe an AC. Well, genuine AC would be very good. Did Lena go magic build again? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I don't like it, but that's the situation we're in.
It is what it is, as they say.
Rehab with the butterfly finished. Is building into Abyssal next.
Very good. I'm gonna think. Would you want BKB on AM? Probably not.
Which Doctor has enough money for the axe if he sells the Grigri? Does he know how that item
Does he know he can
works?
sell it? Yeah, does he?
I'm not sure. He might. I can right click it and press consume. Do you think that'll break the server?
I can also do it. That's not though.
I'm not gonna
Because-
try, just in case. You never know with Valve. Herbie relegated to a living ward for the Roche pit.
Fair one, he spots it. Just in time.
Damn.
They're at the perfect time. Let's see if they can contest. It's only a 2k net worth lead, even with all the buildings gone as well. The Torm jumps it up another 2k. It's up to 4k now.
And that's why split pushing is effective, especially when the enemy team has no lockdown for you. This AM and Lena both have solid net worth.
Yeah, yeah. And now this Tombstone on the Shard upgrade on the Undying is actually quite good. Could be used to save someone. Moving into the Roche pit now, going to have a double damage rune as well. It's a bit
Scary
of
one.
luck. It looks like their waves are not... They're getting pushed in too much to even contest this, I think. I think it would be a mistake too. Question is, who are they going to put the Aegis on? And it should be the Jug, probably,
It's gotta be
right?
Jug.
Yeah. No, they're going Viper again. I think that might be a mistake.
It is a bit weird, actually. He doesn't even have Shard. I actually don't know why they've done this.
Dire are scared.
They just want
Sure.
to send the Viper in, but all SOSAL have to do now is just ignore the Viper, kill the Jug, and then you're just in the game again. They're chasing down this AM. He needs to move and move quick.
Does he? Oh, is it? Can they kill him? He's got Manta
I think so.
and Blink. I don't know if they
Do they have
can.
any other option? Any 8? They have a Gleipnir on Viper. There's a Manta for it though, yeah.
Yeah, and then he can Eve the Venge Stun. Does TP out though. I think he should have just kept blinking deep. Because now he's
Yeah, they
stuck
have
in his own base.
issues with the other waves. Yeah, but these wave issues are a big deal for them. Like, they're having a really hard time clearing the waves on other
That's
heroes.
BKB for the Wraith King.
There we go. AM's gonna get
Following the
jumped there. BKB instead of buyback as well. Interesting to not save buyback now. In fact, no one, only Spirit Breaker, Maposhka on SOSAL currently has buyback.
Why would you bother saving? Like, you gotta be all in. You need all the items you can get.
That's fair, that's one way to think about it.
Although the items they are buying, maybe I disagree with, so I'd rather they saved.
Yeah, they need a bunch of wave clear. Like, seriously, Mjolnir King is not a terrible idea. If he can just help and keep 2 waves pushed out, that'll like nearly provide enough space for the AM and Lina to work, you know?
Yeah.
But right now they're just stuck with this base defense job and it's tough. Now they're gonna get jumped maybe.
I'm gonna try it. Nice blink, quick reaction.
Banner down.
Crips are pulled away from it, but Jockey's just gonna hit out. Rehab has to blink in onto the Zeus. Out comes the Omni Slash. He's gonna tank it
Oh
without
my
blinking away from it
lord.
for some reason. And he's not gonna buy
Jug
back
dead.
either. The Witch Doctor was doing all the damage. Finally the buyback comes. I thought
I do not think that buyback was necessary. That would be.
I don't know, it's a rough one here. They're on the back line, they found the Zeus.
Creeps.
And the Aegis Viper, very effective. In fact, so effective that Rehab might try and get the kill here. Doesn't quite reflect it. Nothing to say. Has to burn damage. Do they try for life too? They're going to try for it. Nice stun out from Alina, doesn't quite connect. But there's a bash from Anti-Mage. Herbie, he's respawned.
Invincibility.
Yeah, they've got the bash from the Spirit Breaker, the Glimmer Cape's over, so they do find the Viper. And now they're not gonna look for the Undying? Okay,
He's gone, you know, there's no way they catch him, it's fine.
sure. Might look for Venge though. The Ancients. Quick, the Ancient lads.
Yeah, they have no creeps. One creep wave spawning mid, maybe they can do something with, but they're all back up on the side of the good old men, so
Rehab doesn't
yeah,
really
kind of
care
needs to be
though.
careful. It's on dieback now. Slow down his progression a lot. You see, I think they had that fight won. They had the Jug dead and the Venge dead, and then he bought back. So he did get a couple of kills, but it makes the game a lot tougher now without the buyback available.
can't believe we're gonna get 360-minute games. Unless they find him here, they're gonna try and assassinate him in the wave. He's gonna blink up into the trap. It's the Omni Slash that doesn't fully hit, and then he's gonna spin instead of right click, and Daem's fine.
Would have been the end of the game there if they caught that AM.
Yeah, if he'd right clicked once
Very
instead of
close.
spun, he would have killed him. I'm pretty sure he had the crit queued up.
Yeah. This AM seems to be leading all the initiative here. I'd like to see this Wraith King just jump in. Like, do what you're supposed to do, Wraith King, and sponge up some of these abilities, you know? They're having some serious creep issues. These
Well,
Wraith King skeletons are
he's
doing
gonna
nothing.
get swapped in,
Okay,
so he's
there
got
he
no
is.
choice here. He's gonna AoE slow the enemy
There
team.
you go.
And then he's going to respawn. He's going to pop the BKB. He's looking for the
BKB.
Undying Rehab.
Viper Strike on him as well.
He's tanked a lot of spells. It's what he needs to do. Omni Slash is also... I think that was just a Swift Slash. Omni Slash is still on cooldown from earlier. They're kiting back.
We're
There's
getting to the
no
stage.
ults left on
Oh,
the old man. But they're going to hit the Ancient. This is Rehab's time to shine. He's in on the back line. Can he do it? Big ult onto the Viper, but he's not got a big mana pool here. But just the overwhelming hero bodies now. Fighting up against the Viper. The Witch Doctor ult with the eggs is doing so much work, but the Swift Slash comes through from Cherry Ghost. He's going to drop though to the Witch Doctor ult. Viper Strike once again out onto the Lena. Can she fight up against it? Anti-Mage was still healing in the fountain this whole time. He's finally back out into the fight, looking for a kill onto the Viper. Healed up by the Undying. They're going to buy back all their heroes. Juggernaut is back into the fight. Anti-Mage is on the backline, but he gets Omni Slash. Is just come back on cooldown.
Yeah, Jago's coming back in with the buyback there to get the ultra kill on the AM. That is GG, called by Team SOSAL.
It was a nice showing from Team SOSAL, but ultimately Grumpy Old Man taking a 2-1 hit in a very late series
tough.
of Div 3 Dota. But it's
They
not
had it
over
in
yet.
them, but yeah, it's not over. They're down to the lower bracket. It was ultimately a close enough series. Like, they proved that they could beat the stack, so yeah. We're in for some good games down the line in Div 3, I think. Again, as expected, the Wraith King offlane seemed to grief a little bit, as it does in my pubs, but what can you do?
Yeah, it does mean Grumpy Old Man will move on to face Wreck the Herald in winners finals, and Team SOSAL drop down for losers round 1 to face Board Namona.
Or Demona.
And we look forward to
Be a good
getting those
game.
games scheduled in. But Key, thank you so much for stepping in. I know this was a bit of a long, late notice one, but I appreciate it much the same.
Yeah, fair play to you, Auntie, for doing this too, you know. Which, look, had to be done. Gotta give some love to the community in this Div 3 Dota. It's very, very, very interesting, enjoyable games. But yeah.
Alright, for now, that's us wrapping it up just before Kraftswerger can jump in the voice channel. So we'll close it off there. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll bring you some more Irish Dota next week.
Bye-bye.